Hey,
Say
what the fuck
hi.
is up, every pony?
Welcome back to Hell and Back. Yep, this is on my channel, so nobody really watches. But hey, it's for recording anyway. So if you're listening, hi, from the past. Hi. As for last time on to Hell and Back, David, you volunteered.
Yes, back through the hazy mist. If you can press through the fog that emanates from our strange water kineticist person. Um, she went to town on the people and she found the important folks and buttered them up after discovering that they would allow us to go investigate what was going on. We need a boat. So he went to the guy with the biggest boat and told him, "Oh man, we can get your boat out onto the water. You just gotta let us, and you'll show them up so much." And he's like, "Oh man, I love being naughty." I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be naughty." And we had a naughty drink. I didn't actually naughty drink, but we had a naughty drink. Yeah. And he wished us well as we prepare to set out onto the lakey waters where surely doom and or glory possibly both await us. Woo!
Woo! I hear a point to you. That was a good synopsis. All right. Look at you go as you guys get upon your yacht. I mean, it's a yacht. That's what it is. A fantasy yacht. I'm not sure what fantasy yachts were called, but they were very fancy, I'm sure. Um, this one, however, seems to have been made by Clockwork, so it's definitely pretty fancy.
And
Believe-
CTT.
I believe they were very luxurious galleons because galleons were already massive. So if you had the funds, you could equip them with all manner of comforts while keeping them
I
healthy at the
asked
same time.
Google, and Google says the yacht was the invention of a 14th century Dutch who used small, fast boats for chasing smugglers, pirates, and criminals, and also rich ship owners and merchants began using these small yachts to sail out and celebrate their returning merchant ships. Yay! Now you know.
Oh, look at that. All right, well,
Yeah,
you guys,
Doing it.
They're actually not super modern. Who knew?
you guys are currently in a yacht. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you guys did set out at night, so you guys can pull the whole like we're sneaking out outside of there, like while the Bannermains aren't looking, is I believe what because you guys were at sunset when you were talking to the dude. Um,
Yeah, see, even as you wave them goodbye, bye, we're sneaking away now. See you later.
and you guys had a brief discussion.
Man,
with,
we were so sneaky, so sneaky.
very sneaky. And sneaky enough to even get a small couple of people that probably they're there to help you actually steer the yacht because, oh my god, I don't think any of you guys are sailors.
It's true.
Certainly not.
Little Spot's good at swimming.
That being said, as you guys start to head out, what you would notice is,
sail out
I mean,
to
this is
sundown.
a very, very, very big oasis, and the cleric had simply told you that some of their own had gone missing out here on the within the way.
Yes, actually. So we're going to have to search in some way.
Well, and this is where I look to you guys. What are you guys doing? How are you doing such?
Hey, little Sprout is currently peering off the side, squinting at the water suspiciously.
That is a lot of water
Evening.
indeed.
I believe they've been missing for 3 days. It is perhaps right here in the biggest portion of the body of the water. I think that's where we should travel to.
Well, we can sail in that direction.
And just to put a little correction on there, he did say that the people had gone missing a fair while ago. If you recall, it kind of like the water started turning salty. They started to go into it, and they've been missing for, I believe, what I'd mentioned was about a week or so, a little over.
Oh, so we're looking for corpses.
All right. So that being said, as you guys are on your
That's
yacht,
not guaranteed.
I mean, we're looking for whatever is causing this. Hopefully, it's something that we can see.
yes. So that being said, boats do, I believe, have with the speed the boats go. This actually has like 3 movement actions per day, which means it could go like three of these hexes, which would get you by sunset the next day in this area if that's where you guys are going.
There we go. Yes, a sailing ship has a speed of 40 feet. Ooh.
Which is faster than Orion can swim. However, he is going to tie a rope to himself and then to the ship, and he is going to spend most of his time under the water, underneath the ship, seeing what kind of like wildlife is down there. See if he can spot any sunken treasures, any sunken boats, and etc.
All right, give me your blind perception roll. All right, as you peer over underneath the water, looking around for any sorts of signs of really anything that might be of interest there. First thing you notice is that, being that this is more salty and whatnot, there doesn't seem to be a lot of fish in the area, or really many signs of life that you're seeing. It seems like they may or may not have had a harder time in the environment here. That being said, nothing seems to have floated toward the top either. As you continue on through the day, it wouldn't be until sunset the next day, taking a breath and looking down, that you notice that the water gets a fair bit clearer as you get toward the hex that you guys are currently in. Now, as you guys get to this, the salty taste of the water itself actually dies away slightly in this area, and the water becoming clearer, you definitely see that there is a fair bit more of a comeback of where all that life had certainly gone, swirling around in this
so
area.
Everything is concentrated behind us.
Yeah, and then
So closer to Belmare, possibly Belmare. I don't know.
Well, the salt is. Look, Belmare is a salty mare.
Mm-hmm. Now, Orion, as you're kind of peering down into this, into the depths here, what you'll notice is that there are what seems to be several large creatures underneath the water who are swirling around some area, kicking up a decent amount of sand, and for the most part, everything in down in the deep seems to be avoiding them. They don't seem to be coming after you either.
Yeah. Little Spout is looking as best you can. Squint.
Squint.
Orion will start pulling on his lifeline and climb up the side of the boat, nearly slip off, and then remember he has wings, so he flies up the rest of the way. When he lands on deck, he'll shake himself off. We're finally finding some water life underneath the boat. Lots of large creatures are swirling around, kicking up sand, so it's kind of hard to see. The smaller creatures are avoiding them, but these big critters seem to be avoiding us. And I'm going to roll Knowledge Nature to see if I can identify what those critters are.
Go for it. That would be a nature. You try to recall what those might be, but the name escapes you.
I have no idea.
Little Spout works off of the description, because that's the thing you can do.
Little Spout working off of the description, you are pretty sure that these are probably sea serpents. A pair of them.
Little Spout nods. A sea serpent. A pair? Ooh, maybe they're a couple. Lashta be praised. I don't suppose you saw any crashed boats while you were down there?
They seem to be kicking up a lot of sand, so if there is in that area, you couldn't really tell.
I couldn't tell. Do you know if sea serpents normally stir up sand like this? Because it doesn't look like normal behavior.
Are we
Does Little Spout know this?
Little Spout would definitely know that sea serpents are at least known for capsizing ships. Though,
yes,
yeah.
But do they normally play sandcastle at the bottom of things?
They do not, and nor do they usually travel in pairs either.
Now, that could be Lashada's doing, but playing sandcastle, that's not Lashada's doing.
Suspicious. If they're known for capsizing boats, there's very likely a boat underneath there. And if they're getting stir crazy, maybe there's something down there causing them to be stir crazy. We should investigate.
Well, we should probably make sure our boat doesn't get knocked over. That wouldn't hurt me much, but then that would hurt all the feelings of the guy that we borrowed it.
Well, here's what I can do. Little Spout and I can swim down there, do some heavy damage to these sea serpents. Probably keep them
I'm not
busy.
going to attack them unless they attack me.
Well, they're covering up something that we need to find, so yeah, they're in the way. They should be destroyed.
So let's try asking them nicely.
Do you speak sea serpent? Wait, do I speak sea serpent? No, I don't speak sea serpent.
Actually, hold on. What are my spells? I haven't picked my spells, even though I'm supposed to have had them.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Does Little Spout know what sea serpents typically eat? Are they carnivores?
I mean, yeah, with that role, you definitely know that you would be the answer.
GM, are inhaled poisons soluble in water so that if they go through the gills of a sea creature, they would also be affected by the poison?
I don't think that's how they intended it to be worked.
You are escaping the mechanics, my friend.
No,
leaving the far behind.
Being creative with the mechanics. Okay. All right. So that idea won't work. Maybe we could make ourselves small enough to sneak past them unnoticed.
Or, since Little Spout raising a hoof, we could hunt something for them and then present them a great big meal.
Steady shoot. How thick are your haunches today?
No, not something that we
usual.
actually like.
Well, I'm just saying the last time we needed to lure out animals with food, he worked perfectly.
Those are the dinosaurs, yeah?
Yeah, we buried him up to his neck in the sand, and then we threw bombs at them. It was perfect.
I mean, it did work. I can't argue that. However, Little Spout is trying to not start a fight if she doesn't have to. And it's not like those sea serpents did anything to us, as far as we can tell.
What if we come up with something big? Because we used an illusion last time. We make something big and illusory fall down close to the sea serpent so that they go and chase it, and then it clears out the sand and we can at least see what's down there.
Little Spout taps her chin. Okay, that's not a terrible idea. Tap, tap, tap. All right. And then she squints her eyes, trying to think of what would be a sea serpent's ideal prey. What is it they hunt? Besides Little Spouts.
Well-sized steady shoots.
Yeah, pretty much like ships. That's what you're like. Most of the things that revolve around sea serpents, as you're aware, Little Spout, is that, I mean, they go after ships. Like they are like, if you wander into their territory, good job. Like you're probably on the menu.
Well, yes, but if you don't want to return to territory, they have to eat something. What do they eat?
Well, probably plenty of fish, and giant squid.
Aha!
Make it smell like giant squid blood.
I mean, Little Spout wasn't going to make blood. She was actually going to make a squid!
A whole squid?
And not even... Yeah, that's actually a thing that she can do.
Oh.
And I've heightened it by +2, so it's not even a large squid. It's not a huge squid. It's a gargantuan squid.
A very, very big squid.
Very, very large squid. However, I will make it look like it's injured.
All right.
Using blood as it sinks into the depths. And since it does even smell like what it's supposed to be...
Are you trying to make it like just is it immobile? Is it just swimming around?
Well, as it sinks, it looks like it's injured and not moving so good. But as soon as they notice it, then it'll start away. Whee!
Whee! And yeah, like not soon after you actually put it into the water, if you guys are watching the serpents, they somewhat stop, and you see both of their heads kind of jut upwards, looking toward it. The little eyes on both of their heads turn to slits as they're looking up. And they're following, and then you see them dart away from whatever that they were swirling around toward the squid, obviously.
Run away! Now, one thing I just noticed, they don't give us speed in this, do they? Like, I'm looking for the speed.
I don't.
I'm not seeing the speed.
Generates appropriate sound, smells, feels. Well, like, I mean, yeah, I guess they don't really give us speed.
No, so I'm guessing it's just whatever speed makes sense for the creature.
So long as it stays within your range, I assume.
Yeah, I guess if you move it too quickly, that might break the illusion. But it's also a squid in the water, so squirt, wee!
Whee! And there they go, and you do see that the two serpents seem to have been deceived by such an illusion, and not long after they start going after it, you do see a lot of that sand start to fall back toward the sea bottom, wherein you guys would see the remains of a ship next to what seems to be the an entrance to some kind of ruins from above.
Aha.
So Little Sprout is focusing because this is a concentration thing, making the poor little squid like do loops, trying to avoid the sea serpents.
We're leading them away now.
Yeah.
If we go down there, so there's.
Well,
can I see the thing?
I can lead them 500 feet away, and then it would vanish, and then they might come back.
Right. If we
That's
go
why
into
I'm
a thing
making
here,
it turn and
they're
spin
definitely.
and-
Anyway.
If we're all diving in, then I just kind of have to give it up.
Yeah, it. I mean, we haven't seen anything else, have we? This place is less salty though, and there's a temple.
It's less salty. There's a sunken ship. There is a ruin. This looks like a great place to explore.
You're not wrong.
A great place.
Dr. Orion is going to drink an elixir. Okay, I was hoping
Cool.
for... Wait, did that just remove it from my inventory? I didn't want to do that.
That is literally what the use button is for.
Okay, I just wanted to reduce that to 0. I'll have to re-add that.
I thought
but yeah,
I
I'm
thought
gonna-
it just lowered it to 0, and you could still have 0 things in your inventory, that certain thing, in case you want to refill
No,
it later.
No, once it hits 0, it goes poof.
Sure would be useful if it could
Well.
stay at 0.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use Eagle Eye Elixir. That gives me a flat 3 to my perception checks and a +4 to locate secret doors and traps.
Woo.
All
I'll go
right.
ahead and add that back in the compendium.
All right. Eagle Eye Elixir, you said?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Uh,
I think that might give you like a little effect if you roll it in chat and then drag that under your camera. I'm not sure if it actually does or not. That'd be really cool if it did.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
I'm reading.
yeah, we'd have to see if it has.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it
effect,
is. Effect.
right
Eagle Eye Elixir.
You can just drag that onto your
Drag that
character sheet.
onto your sheet.
which I have done. It's back.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
All right, I'll put you
I'll-
guys on the map here since you guys I assume are doing the thing. Look at you guys going on the map. I think
Guys, it's a map. It's a map.
I assume we are at least on the surface of the water, not at the ocean floor, correct?
yeah, I assume you guys are like where you are looking down. Like
Alright.
into the depths.
Right.
Spout
Little Sprout
and
is
Doc-
perfectly happy to start swimming.
Yes,
into
Little
the
Spout and
depths.
Dr. Orion can both breathe underwater. Does anyone else have the ability to survive down here for longer than just a few minutes?
This is the question.
Don't everybody speak at once.
I have water
They did
breathing.
before
breathing.
second edition.
Okay.
But I can only cast it on one person.
Here's my plan. Little Spout and I will do some recon. We'll check the ruins first. If there is an air bubble, like a cavity under there we can survive in,
Well,
then we
I
can
did
probably
hear somebody
cover-
say they can cast it on somebody.
I can cast it on myself, and that's about it.
All right, what level is that? It's like 3rd, 4th level.
Second level, and I'm a ranger.
Might still be a good idea for someone who can.
Oh,
Can I
you,
back
you
it
don't
up?
have any 3rd level slots?
Well, how long does that last?
Okay, you're right, but I can cast it 3 times. It only lasts
1
did
hour.
it again.
Right. 1 hour is probably good enough.
Yep. Heightened to
yeah.
third, it increases to 8 hours.
Weird. So yeah, you can easily get the good parts of us that can't already breathe.
Wait, is there only 3 people that can't already breathe underwater?
Yes. 2 of us can breathe.
Okay, I'll cast it on all of us then. I don't ever use those spell slots anyways, so.
And 2 of them are going to be 3rd level, aren't they? So
one of them is going to be 3rd, one of them is going to be 4th.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm going to
I'm
cast the
assuming
4th level one on me, the 3rd level one, and then who wants to be able to stay underwater longer? Or does it not matter?
I mean, hopefully 1 hour is enough.
Okay. Then I'll cast the. Who else can't breathe underwater?
I'm pretty sure I can't breathe underwater.
Okay, Lysander, I'll give you the 8 hour, and then whoever else can't breathe underwater, I'll give the 1 hour.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. This is where I send you guys this, just for your reference before it comes up. Swimming is an action. Ooh, and if you don't have a swim speed, that is. Yeah, you pretty much swim. You roll to do a thing, and your movement through the water depends on your current land speed plus 5 feet by the looks of it. 10 feet on a critical.
Oh, you can move faster when swimming.
Yeah. So the success is you
a
move through
success
water
only moves you 5 whole feet.
plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then critical success is 10 feet plus 5 feet per 20.
All right, these are all athletics checks.
Yes.
Easy.
How long is this? 1 minute? What is this 1 minute duration?
Wait, 1 minute on what?
Dragon form.
Oh, yeah. They are very much trying to not have that be.
It's times like these when the druid would come in handy. But alas, a druid.
Times like these when I wish I still had all the same spells I had, but whatever.
All right. Well, you guys start diving underwater. Yes.
Spell. It just stinks. No.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the thing that we are doing.
All right. Well, you see the ruins. The things aren't there.
Now, I will point out that Little Spout's going to cheat like hell.
Also, if we're going to do this, we also are going to have to distract them when we leave, probably.
That's funny. Little Spout.
Hello?
So Little Spout thrusts her hooves back, and like a stream of bubbles and steam comes from behind her as she just propels forward. Whee!
Whee! Into the water she goes. That's 40 feet, yeah?
40 feet in action.
Ah, look at that.
So yes, she can go as fast as she really wants to in the water.
All right. Well, feel free to move yourselves around in the water. The speed thing really comes down to more of like a combat.
To be fair, to be utterly fair, because I try to be a lawful rules lawyer, it does say fly speed. You are within your right to say no, it doesn't work underwater. But I don't know, the image works in my head.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty. Your water, it's like works for me. Like,
whee!
I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Maybe if you were like an aerokineticist, but like. That ain't
or maybe if it's like, what do? Well, you have wings, okay? Do you know how to use them underwater? Well, make swim check.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny. All right.
Yes. Aerodynamics do not work the same underwater, as it turns out.
Hydrodynamics.
All right. Well, you guys are free to move around yourselves.
Orion.
So we all descend.
Orion swims down to the ocean floor, swims over in this direction, and when he comes back, y'all can see the gills on his neck flapping up and down. And he points to his eyes and then points down in this general direction. Does that indicate there's something interesting down here?
Why don't you just talk, says Little Spout, ignoring the fact that they're underwater.
It's like the Harry Potter moment.
Orion opens his mouth and then points to it and then starts like swimming in a circle.
Little Spout tilts her head. Then she looks at everybody else. You guys can talk, right?
Can't see my gesture, but Steady shakes his head.
I mean, I will point out, since you guys can breathe water through the spell, you actually can just.
Oh, we can?
Talk. Yes.
The water breathing spell lets you talk?
I don't know.
I'm actually curious because my ability is through my
And if you
element.
specifically have gills, there's a problem.
Yeah. Well, no, I technically don't have gills. I do have the effects of water breathing.
DM was gonna say like this is when the message spell would come in handy, realistically.
By the way, we can all breathe underwater for 8 hours. I just realized that.
Cool.
Can
I mean,
I? Apparently, it's supposed to be able to target 5 creatures, and I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, there you go.
All
Nice.
all
There
it
you go.
does say is you can breathe underwater, though. So
I mean, okay, so the only thing they actually mention about speaking underwater is if you speak, including spells that need speaking, you lose all remaining air, which is obviously not a problem for us because we all have infinite air. Which means, by those rules, we can talk. Yay! You
Okay.
can talk if you want to.
Yeah, I'll be a nice DM and not make you guys use the message spell everywhere.
Oh, hey, look, I can talk underwater. I never tried this
Hey.
before.
In PF1, that's how it worked. If you can breathe underwater, you can talk underwater.
I mean, I assume sea ponies are a thing, so it makes sense. It's like whatever. Let's do it.
And how do they Shooby Doo if they
yeah,
can't talk underwater?
exactly. You gotta shooby do.
Well, there's a fancy looking shrine over here. I think that's a shrine.
Ooh.
And Orion.
I will point out, Little Sprout is indeed like just jetting over everybody's bubbles.
Where's Star Dancer?
come on over here, guys.
You guys should be able to see the map.
I
Star Dancer
announced
and-
you, Star Dancer, and yes,
Come a little closer.
yes.
all the things.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's
Just in case
colorful.
we all
yeah.
It
disappeared
is.
here.
It is
Let
fairly.
me
it is fairly
let me go here. Actually,
many freshwater corals and things like that. Design the area. Having grown here for quite a while, and the more and more closer that you get to this shrine, the fresher and fresher the water seems to be.
Place. My mouth isn't full of salt anymore.
The
I
water
mean,
is
that's the
tasty.
disadvantage of talking underwater. You get water in your mouth.
Yes.
Disadvantage of breathing water.
Now, as you guys approach what seems to be the a ruined top to what might have been this thing over here, it is actually a familiar sight. This itself seems to be a statue of, you guessed it, Queen Amenta, otherwise known as Beautiful.
What was her name?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I mean the proper name.
Queen Amenta.
Little Sprout shall wave happily. Hi, Queen.
The statue,
So
alas,
no-
does not respond. It is not as talkative as the last one.
So not
Aw.
a shrine. This over here. I don't know if that's part of the terrain or a skeleton. Ryan thinks it's a spinal cord.
I think it's both of those things.
Well, since I didn't make this map, that would be a part of the ship that had, collapsed into the water here. I feel like
Oh, I see.
that's perfectly valid, yeah.
Sure.
Use your imagination.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any of that.
You didn't make this pretty watercolor map?
No, unfortunately, I feel like if I did, this would be all of my preparations for this session, so probably not.
That's true. That's true.
Look, man, you're a programmer. You didn't just get some AI to do it for
Bruh, all I'm saying is that these are giant blueberries over here. It's all I'm saying.
We can't see that. We can't see whatever's there.
Oh, true. Well,
No,
these are
we
also
cannot.
giant blueberries. Look at this.
Yeah, I do see those.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you did get an AI to make this.
Oh, yeah,
That's
totally.
more like it.
The AI seems to have put forward before you a giant, well, what seemed to might have been a circular tower with stairs leading up, crumbling from the erosion of the years, or perhaps those swirling sea serpents from before, who I would imagine are still trying to get to your squid that you might have still going around up in the air, Little Spout. Was that what I assumed earlier, correctly?
I mean, we're going slowly enough that Little Spout can keep concentrating on having them go in circles.
Yeah, they seem pretty distracted.
Like, the second actual combat starts, though, she's going to have to stop that. Or if about 9 minutes pass, because if you concentrate on a spell for about 10 minutes, you just get tired. So as soon as she starts feeling tired, she lets it go.
Orion, I need a perception check from thee.
Yes.
All right. As you gaze into the place with your eaglish eyes, you are quick to notice that on the inside it seems that while there are bricks and the like that have been tossed aside, there is one square piece which seems to be slightly disheveled, and as your eagle eye potion would point out, in the most probably fall out of fashions where it's, you know, highlighting the this is the thing. This is the thing. It seems to be slightly off place, alluding to probably something that goes deeper below the temple.
There is a misplaced brick right there, and underneath it seems like it goes even further below.
Little Spout jets over the wall. Oh, that's a wall. I literally can't go through it. Oh, my disappointment is real.
This is from the compendium, so they probably terrained it out, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, let me go through it.
You can go through the entrance, which I do.
Yeah. Little Spout.
Steady walks in the normal way.
Orion will sink down to the ocean floor and use the stairs like an actual adult.
You see Orion doing like the Moonlander style, walking up the stairs because you're still underwater. And as you get closer and closer to the place, you will feel something odd. Looking at the small opening which you'd noticed, Orion, and probably have pointed out to the party at this point, a small current of water seems to be escaping it. Not enough to really push you away or anything, but enough to be noticed.
Kind of like a swimming pool jet.
Yeah, it's like being in a hot tub, but like less bubbly. It's like literally just water is slowly seeping out. Warm water that, given that you're so close, does not, in fact, taste salty.
This looks like the birthplace of the original oasis, and it's been covered up.
Little Spout gently lands and releases her spell as she had made the squid make a sudden escape.
Now, the thing that is covering up this large area seems to be one of those big slabs of stone that had since fallen, but it doesn't seem to be in the same place as them. In fact, it's kind of in a place where there didn't seem to be many bricks to begin with. Almost as if this might have been placed there intentionally.
I wonder if simply removing the brick would be enough to fix this, but I doubt it. Can anyone see where this brick is supposed to fit in? I mean, this all looks like ruins, but maybe there's a obvious or at least a pristine spot that looks like it's been torn from recently.
Do you give
Time
me a
to
perception
search.
check?
Yeah, time to search the ruins. Oh man, let's look around the ruins. Oh, it's the initiative button. Should I be blind?
Blind, if you could. Bonk.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know if would this count as a secret door or a trap, perhaps?
I mean, technically it is offering as a secret door, so, I mean, yeah, go for it.
Okay. And that will be a +4 to that. Blind.
Secret tunnel.
Nice. Alright, as you guys start looking around, Steady Shoot and Orion, you guys kind of fixate on the place where this might be from, kind of at the same time. In fact, it looks to be the better half of the section up here.
Is there something on it, like something written on it, maybe?
There's nothing that's actually written on the stone itself. In fact, in your searching, as you kind of look over this piece that's up here, Orion, you actually find right behind it what seems to be a hammer.
What size hammer? What style of hammer?
This seems to be more of just a sledgehammer designed for breaking large sections of stone. Much like this, which is probably why it seems to fit in almost a puzzle piece-esque way to the section that you're looking under right now.
Right, but very strange that it would be underwater because, water is viscous compared to air.
True.
Steady, put it back. Steady.
Yeah. I'm gonna start moving I'm gonna grab the slab so that I can move it.
Give me the athletics check.
While he's doing that, Orion's going to take the hammer and start moving out of the way. He's going to
Oh my god, I never remember which button is which. Proficiencies, inventory, effects.
Core skills. Fourth to the last one.
Oh, proficiencies. Okay.
Nice. And as you you heft yourself underneath the part where you could grip the stone steady, you are able to kind of push it up and over and slowly just kind of next to Orion and Stardancer over there, letting open what seems to be a staircase that goes down into darkness. I shall add that same current blustering up now a fair bit more stronger. Still not enough to like push you away or really do anything statistical, but hey, it looks like water's coming out of here now.
Before traveling down there, you did say there was a destroyed ship down here, correct?
Yes, not too far away from this place right here.
Well, I'd like to go explore the ship, but I don't see it on the current map.
Yeah, because this is just something I got from the compendiums, but it is not too far away. Probably in I would say not farther than this.
Okay.
Yep.
Before we travel down there, I think we should go inspect the ship, at least find the bodies. If the bodies aren't there, we can assume they've either been eaten or maybe they found a way to survive. Adventurers have to be crafty after all.
Okay, we can give it a try.
Alright, so you guys go to the ship, yeah?
Yes, and I bring the hammer with me.
Alright, Theater of the Imagination time. As you guys head up toward the downed ship, it didn't seem to be too much different than the one, in the style of you guys had. It was just considerably smaller. Probably fit for a crew of what the cleric had told you was probably for 2 to 4 people. It does seem to have fairly big gashes in the side, bite marks specifically, of roughly the size of what you could assume to be probably those swarming sea serpents above.
Man, this ship was downed days ago. Those sea serpents have been making a fuss about it for a while.
Maybe they're hoping there was more food.
Doubtful. If they're just thinking like animals, if they don't find their food within a set amount of time, they stop pursuing their prey because they burn more energy than they would get from capturing it. Something was really making those serpents stir crazy.
Now, there is a couple doors and rooms leading to what you might assume to be the overall control room of these steampunkish ships, and otherwise probably a small cot room where somebody could probably sleep in if they really needed to. It's still decent size, like I said. It's just not as big as your guys' current yacht, pretty much.
Yeah, Orion would want to take the time to search through everything and see if there's any corpses or maybe even a black box or whatever the equivalent of a black box is.
Give me a perception check. Blind, ye.
Yeah, I'll make that blind.
Alright, and as you start searching through Orion, searching through the stuff, firstly you find a single arrow, a beacon shot. Look at you. Among some of the consumables that were found on the area, the rest don't seem to be any other chests and small things that you find through the thing. Don't seem to have many other contents within them. Though, more gruesomely, as you start going more and more and more, the taste of blood on the water does seem to make it to your senses. And not far after, you do see the floating, very pale, dead bodies of what you could assume to be 2 of the Franz given their badges, floating within the ship.
But we're missing 3, aren't we? Is that correct?
I believe he only told you 2, but if he told you 3, then that would be 3.
Okay. Well, you say
The
2. So
correct number of corpses.
Yes, it was a correct number.
All right.
I see. All right.
Just in case we can't go back, I'm going to take the badges. Just in case we don't have time to retrieve the bodies themselves, I will come back with proof
Oh, no worries.
of their bodies. So
Yeah, go ahead and hold on to those steady shoots, but this won't
Yes.
take long. I carry the bodies back up to the ship, and I will toss them on board.
okay.
There is-
Yeah.
There is
Okay.
there is currently 2 sea serpents above you that are doing that, unless Little Spout is moving them somewhere that isn't where you guys are now or above you.
I mean, Little Spout is done with her spell thingy, so wherever they wanted to go after the squid got away.
Ah,
Are they still in the area? Because if they're up above me, that means they're getting close to our ship, and that's bad.
oh yeah. If you were to end this spell, Little Spout, you would definitely notice them firstly looking around somewhat confusedly before starting to make their way back down toward the shrine.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Like I said, when we're done with this, we're probably going to have to distract them again.
Well, shoot.
We either
Sadly.
drive them off now somehow with axe.
So do you have their badges,
blast.
right?
Yes.
All right. Orion is going to yell at the sea creatures and then start dragging their bodies off away from the ship and the ruins.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to just drop them off and let them float down to the floor, chase back to the ruins.
So you're getting their attention, dropping the corpses off, and then running away?
Yeah.
All right. Now, as you do that, I mean, they were briefly looking over toward the shrine. They suddenly hear... actually, give me an intimidation roll, because that's technically goading somebody into doing something.
Oh, this is going to be great. Y'all watch this. Bam.
Nice. They kind of briefly look over toward whatever small thing is over there, ignore it, and then fixate their eyes on Steady Shoot. And their swimming gets faster and faster.
Steady Shoot is leaving.
Little Spout.
He's gonna
Shall-
actually go to the shrine. Actually, he's gonna go that direction.
Little Spout pulls out her fancy stick. Remember her stick? Such a fancy stick. And she shall wave it in the direction of the sea serpents to make a sudden roar come out from behind them. She does a ghost sound.
A ghost sound, huh?
Yes. And it gets heightened automatically, which means the range goes up to 120 feet, so I can very easily make it boom out behind them. Roar!
Roar! Give me your intimidation check, you.
At least with the volume of 4 humans. Proficiencies. Yes, I'm going to be so intimidating, guys. You aren't even going to believe this. But why did I do that blindly?
As you do the thing, a roar behind them, in the same way that something in Subnautica might let out loose a giant roar, these things briefly stop and get distracted, looking behind and suddenly very frightened, because there's always a bigger fish. Look, what could have done that? And they start swirling around, and they're looking around in the place where your ghost sound had come from. What are you guys doing?
Then he's making it a beeline for the shrine. He's
Sure,
he's like, well, our option here is to go to the shrine. Maybe we'll have to fight these things on the way out. I hope you have another one of those first tricks you have for later, Little Spout.
It'll be a smaller squid, but it'll still be a pretty big squid.
Great. Let's get in the shrine.
All right. I don't.
And
hear...
Orion will stay close to the sea floor and move as quickly as he can back to the shrine as well.
Shoosh. And into the shrine you go, just as they figure out that maybe there wasn't something there, shooting their eyes back toward the stairs, which you guys are all swimming down into, which is probably far too big for them to fit into. As I activate map number 2. Oh, look at that.
No, a map. Is this waterlogged, or did it become not waterlogged?
Oh, as you guys go down into the stairs, there's still water here. This whole temple seems to have been sunken.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, good call on that 8 hours of water
This is
breathing.
the worst Zelda map.
Oh, it was awful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put on the boots. I put on the heavy boots. I get rid of the heavy boots.
Yeah.
Put on the heavy
then you watch
boots.
someone that knows what they're doing there, and it takes like 3 minutes to get through the whole thing.
Now, steady shoot, just for your information. I know you're large, but I put you as like 1-to-1 with a scale ratio of 2, so you're still big and you don't get caught in hallways. You're welcome. There you go.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. I'll change that during battles, trust me.
Okay.
Now, as you head down into the temple, what you'd first notice, and there's going to be a little bit of theater of the imagination here because I'm using a new tool. I'm sure David knows the tool, but it's still really cool. The big square opening room, or at least it seems like a square. It is pretty dark in here. Little Spout, I think, has dark vision, so she can kind of see the area.
I can see.
Yeah, seems to have more than one exit to the east and the west. In the center lies what seems to be a very scratched away, eroded, sort of Egyptian-looking portrait in mosaic along the ground. That of a very similar, character to the one you saw outside. That of Queen Amenta. Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
that checks out.
She's everywhere.
Everywhere you want to be.
Oh, Anzio, come here. I have
me.
for you. I think you can make better use of this than I can.
Huh?
He holds out the magical arrow that he found in the ship.
Magical arrow.
And I don't know if I can drop it. Can I do that, or just give it directly to him?
I'm already doing it
Oh,
because I'm just that magic. Oh, did you already do it?
oh, hang on. I don't have pickup sticks on here. Let me save this.
There,
module
I
setting.
know. I'm already doing it.
Too
Oh!
late!
Oh no! He
I
could have
was
also
speaking
just
very loudly.
he could have also just scrolled up and dragged it to his inventory like I did.
That also is a thing.
Well, I was gonna drag it from one inventory to the other inventory because I can open both of your sheets. Ooh.
I have to load everything again.
Love you.
Can't believe you've done this.
I was
Which is to say load
I had already
spells.
pushed like the save button. Like I was like my mouse button was on, and you're like, I got it. I was like, oh no, like.
All right.
Oh no.
I think I'm just gonna. I'm picking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
picking out.
I'm
finally picking out my,
permissions for Anseal. What's up with that?
I'm finally
Boo.
picking out my
got
primal
it.
spells. But I think
you
I'm gonna
got
take
it.
light,
Okay.
even though it's not super in theme, because light.
All right, it's moved.
Okay.
Move, guys.
Check my inventory, make sure it's gone. It is gone.
I deleted it.
Thank you.
It didn't see what was coming.
Did you get it, Anzio?
Yeah, I've got it.
Cool.
It doesn't
All right.
mean that the beacon shot is effectively like a quantum device. It could be a bolt or an arrow, whichever you happen to need.
It depends on how
I
you
like, to
observe
think
it.
of, I like to think of it more as a paperweight, because that's all the use I have for it.
I mean, it's pretty much a paperweight under the water.
But no, it works underwater.
Yeah, how do
Can
you
Alright, so
you
we
use a
got,
bow underwater?
I know that there is PF1 rules for bows underwater. Range.
I believe the range gets affected, but it still
Pathfinder,
works.
All right, so
Aquatic combat.
Yeah.
all right, so we got a statue of Queen Amidala here, and two, what you called exits.
I
And,
can only see 10 feet in front of me.
Do you have dark vision?
Don't I have glasses that give me dark vision?
You never told me you used them. You gotta tell me these things. If you are, then I
It's
shall put...
constantly equipped.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know your sheet. I can't know everybody's sheet here. Let me put you 999.
Yeah.
999.
Yeah. The token is probably not super well. Yeah, I don't know if I have dark vision, but I do have a light spell which I cast on a something.
Aha! And you have a light spell, so I shall put your vision with bright light to what's your light spell heightened? I forgot what the heightened is because that actually.
Oh. Oh yeah. I think it. I have expert spellcasting, so I think it's heightened to just the normal amount.
No. The light spell will heighten to half your level. It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. So my heightened
Click the light.
is.
Click the light.
It all it has is heightened 4th to 60 feet.
Okay.
Bright
Then that's
60,
what it
dim
is.
60. That's the only heightened that light gets.
That's what it is. That's it.
Yeah, there we go. So there we go. And I'm above level 8, so I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
my other cantrip is Tanglefoot.
All
I will
right.
grow vines.
You guys have entered a place. Look at that. A
Okay.
dungeon, dare I say.
Dungeon.
What?
Dungeon.
I don't play this game for dungeons. I played this game for paths. I gotta find all the paths. Come on.
Well, I mean, there are 2 paths ahead of us. Come on. Let's calm down.
Oh, okay. I did find a path, guys.
All right.
Just looking up. But if we run into a dragon, I'm gonna be so mad.
We fought did we fight like another dragon underwater earlier?
You did.
I'm joking.
All right. I see
Around
steady.
the
I
we had to
see,
find another underwater dragon.
I see Little Spout splitting up a little bit.
Let's not split up.
Look, if there's a dragon guarding a path, I suppose I can deal with that.
The little spout's taking some initiative. I'll follow her.
All right.
Oh no.
Look what you did.
No, you guys are encountering the worst thing of all, box text, because, yeah. As you enter the room, the chamber is empty and quiet.
Oh, you've played games with David before.
Oh, yes, definitely. From the
Yes.
from the left and right, several rooms set with broken waterlogged doors remain mostly or fully off their hinges from within the water. All right, that's all I had to say.
Okay.
Short box text, but still important box text.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's pretty cool.
Now, once again, theater of the imagination here. If you want to search rooms, tell me. I kind of have notes on things. I just don't have a lot of like infinite. These are things. In the
Oh
room
well,
tokens.
Little Spout is definitely scoping out these
Yeah.
rooms. So scoping.
I probably prefer like, evocative but not super detailed description, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
I mean, I got a nice mental image.
So I'm looking around through the items.
Little
We're in like
Spout
a-
and Steady Shoot. As you start looking through these, each room seems to be a room best suited for prayer. Each one in turn seems to have some sort of what seems to be fastened a statue of Queen Softwhisper adorned onto the stone walls themselves. Below some of them, as you start searching more and more and more, Little Spout, you actually find a small set of prayer beads among one of the rooms, though there doesn't seem to be much else outside the like that.
Yeah. The Little Spout picks up the bees and slowly turns them around, trying to figure out if they're visibly marked with any religion.
Aha! And as you start turning them around, give me a religion check. You.
She actually has that. Hooray! We go back to blind mode. Here we go.
Awesome. And you do see that they do have the symbols of Softwhisper adorned upon them. And actually, there you go. There's some prayer beads for you.
Ryan is going to do
Wait.
2 things.
Wait.
Number 1, he's going to try to see if
Where'd you put 'em?
Hey, right below you.
he's going to try to see
Oh.
if there's any memory of a sunken temple that would have sunk in this area, because it looks very much like a temple.
And he sunk in what?
Is this a sunken temple that was in recorded history that Orion may have read about?
With academia lore, you would, you feel like you know some kind of possibly legend about this. What you are more keenly aware about is the fact that the oasis here, per just the lore of the land, was actually brought into being by Queen Amenta herself. This was pretty much her blessing. How she filled it with water is a different story entirely, but this seems to kind of fit in with that lore.
I cannot pick that up off of the ground. Is that a regular prayer bead or
No.
the deluxe model?
It is the regular ones, item 5.
Burp.
There you go.
No, you go to pick them up, and I cannot get them off the ground. Correct, you cannot get off the ground. They are glued to the ground.
No!
Is all the
You
water
cannot get you, Flask.
I got pranked.
is all the water in this temple fresh?
Yes. The more and more you're kind of going around, this feels like what an oasis should be, fresh water.
Look, man, don't get fresh with me.
I'm going to roll perception to see if I can pick up on sounds or traces of smells of anything that might be in the area.
Your perception would elude that in your immediate area. There does not seem to be anything smell-worthy. There is, however, a ringtone somewhere.
I am not picking up on a scent or sound of anything in here. We appear to be alone, and that makes me think we're not alone.
On some level, Little Spout has said that she doesn't have any divine spells to make this thing suddenly become lashed out in holy prayer beads.
Ooh, look, there's something glowy and bluey down there at the end of the hallway I can see.
It's true.
Well, I can't say no to glowy things.
Anzio, we need you to take point on this one. You're the only one equipped.
No.
Oh,
We don't have any divine spellcasters, do we?
Is Stardancer
I mean,
not?
Star can cast no. Because we're no longer playing the first edition. The answer is no.
Yeah, Stardancer had the white magic thing going on in
Yep.
first in PF1.
But they weren't divine.
You do have spontaneous divine spells, Stardancer.
Oh, is that what replaced it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
Oh,
but
so
what
you
kind
do
of
cast divine
spells do you-
spells. Well, that means that you should have
Yeah,
these holy
I
prayer
guess.
beads.
Okay.
Here you go.
Still, we should all have our weapons
These
ready
two?
just in case.
Yeah,
Did you,
all right.
And
Did you add it to your sheet?
It just got added.
Fantastic.
I'll go ahead and pull my bow out.
Because, yeah, those will activate whenever you cast a spell, so that's pretty neat.
Huh.
And you get a hit point back. Ding.
Yeah, look at that.
Or if
Alright,
I
well-
cast healing spells, which was the primary purpose of having that, someone else gets the healing point.
No, the beads give you a hit point every time you cast any divine spell.
Very fancy.
If
Very-
the spell you
Yeah.
cast is a healing spell, you can grant this additional healing to one of the spell's targets instead of yourself.
Oh, shoot. I did not read that. You have schooled me. I've been schooled.
Now,
Hmm.
Ryan, you do see something blue and glowy down the way, and as you look at it, it seems to be some kind of coral, some bioluminescent coral.
Does it look like a mushroom that would mess with your head?
Not quite a mushroom, like a coral.
Okay. So I've had enough of blue mushrooms already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the blue mushrooms are kind of intense.
Guys, I found some more paths.
I can peek around the corner.
Well, if you come up here, maybe.
Excuse me, steady, lift your oof. Alright. I'll just crawl over the top of you. There we go. Long hallways. Nothing bluey or glowy down there. Looks like there's some rooms up here to the right, another hallway here to the left. Down at the end, long way down here, there's an opening. But a wall directly in front of that, so it looks like a path that either goes left or right, I can't tell.
Okay. But I want to see the glowy.
Little Spout, as you enter the room, more box text flies in your face like a newspaper on a windy day. Whoosh.
No, I make a saving throw.
Entering this room, many items lay asunder. Sconces that once looked like they were set upon long-fallen shelves lie hidden, trapped within the growths of some glowing corals, and slightly behind them still, several different chests lay without their keys stuck behind them. Seems that these corals have grown around these objects.
And of course, Little Spout uses her eyes.
Her eyes would look into here and see that, maybe there are some sparkly things there. Yes. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be any traps that you'd notice if that's what you were looking for.
She attempts to get a small sparkly thing to put in her mane. Boop.
How are you, what sparkly thing? Are you just grabbing the coral itself, or the things behind, or stuck in it? What are you doing?
But she just comes up and tries to scrape some of the corals a little bit. Scrape, 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 scrape.
You
scrape.
start to try to scrape the corals, and as you do, you start hearing some chittering. Chitter, 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 chitter.
Little spout slows. Ew. Little spout
That doesn't seem
takes
super cool.
Takes a
to come
step
down here
back.
and destroy a
Sorry.
potentially harmless piece of. Is this like trees underground? Like underground rock trees?
It's a rock. It's just a rock. But if it's somebody else's rock, sorry.
Couple small heads poke their way out, squinting at you. Squint, 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 squint.
Sorry.
What
Little
kind of
spout
small heads?
drop.
What are they?
Little spout drops what little flex she did manage to get.
You see something that swims through the water fairly easily. Zip out, scoop up the things that you'd scraped away, and zip back into the coral.
Good.
All right.
Little spout looks thoroughly embarrassed.
Orion, your nature check would get you that these things are coral capuchins. And seems to be a decent amount of them.
Well, let's not make them angry for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would look really nice in my hair, but I can live without it.
There you go. There's the image.
Oh no, they have images
Where's the image?
That's in chat.
in the chat.
Aha!
In the chat.
Oh, they're little like creature things, like actual bipeds.
Mm-hmm. And they are guarding the little bit of treasure that they seem to have in that room. Guard, 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 guard.
Yeah, seems fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite valuable enough to start a fight over.
As you speak toward these things, Orion, you speak in Celestial, yeah? They do not respond back. Now you do see a couple of them like pick up really small, sharp objects and rocks, kind of jab at in your direction.
Taunting them.
I see Little Spout is headed northward.
Yes, this path is a very disappointing path. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
You do see it kind of angle off into the right a little bit as you go forward.
GM, would I know what languages they do speak? Also, I realize I've been muted this whole time.
Aye.
Oh no.
Well, welcome back. Give me your, well, you already did your nature. You would be fairly, confident that these things probably speak Sylvan. Look at that.
Sylvan. Oh, that's a natural
we all
language.
speak Sylvan.
Yeah,
all
look at
of
that.
us.
So Orion's going to communicate to them in Sylvan. Hi. Y'all have been underwater for a while.
They peek outwards. Da!
Yeah, so there's an issue up top. See, out of these ruins y'all are living in, there's a great big body of water. And the little one says she's sorry about the rocks. Hopefully that didn't upset y'all too much.
I think she was probably speaking in Sylvan then too.
But there's a great big expanse of water that we call an oasis. It's become salty, and it's putting a lot of lives in danger. And we know the fresh water source comes from inside this temple that y'all are living in. Do you have any idea what caused the water to become salty up there?
They say squinting at you as I make you roll me a diplomacy check.
I'm
so good. Watch this.
I know, right?
Y'all are gonna be
There's
amazed.
literally no way this can fail.
Dr. Orion delivers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna reveal this.
Pain. Failure.
They squint at you so hard squint, 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 and you hear them muttering. Muttering something that might need a perception check if you wanted to hear what they were muttering, but they mutter it nonetheless. You hear them.
Nicer say something.
You hear them kind of chitter amongst themselves. More people from the top. They wanted to move in. They want to move in. And then one of them kind of answers back. Tell them no. Tell them no. And this one, the one that you're speaking to, Orion, clears his throat. You're not allowed to be in here.
Well, trust me, we don't want to be in here longer than we have to. All we want to do is fix the salt water problem up there, and then we'll leave.
Hold on.
And this one kind of squints. He mixing the water salty, and he points northward on the map. North. Up there.
Up there? Okay.
Nods. Nod.
The little spout looks smug. She picked the right way.
Hold
Orion
on.
is
Someone
going-
else came down recently?
And this one kind of thinks a little bit. Yeah, big ones up. And he points up north.
Orion is going to roll perception to see if he can sense nonsense coming out of these two. Are they sending us into a trap? Or are they lying to us?
As far as you are aware, they seem to be, answering your questions. Their motive doesn't seem to necessarily be something devious.
Okay. Can you tell us who the big ones are? If they're causing you trouble, maybe we can get rid of them for you, and you can go back to living in your coal.
Good at getting rid of them.
And he thinks. I know not. They're big. And he gestures with his hands. Moved in here, and make everything else move in here. Mm-hmm.
Lots of big critters moving in. Okay. Well, thank you for your help. We'll move along.
Yeah, they keep their guard. They're still got their little sticks out. They're like guarding their coral.
Find anything, little spell?
Found another path.
All right. Well, if you didn't hear the whole conversation, apparently some bigger critters have been moving in, bringing other things in that are also big. No exact descriptions, but they don't like it.
The little spout bats at her big old fuzzy ears. Yep, I was listening.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found the big.
I'm gonna squeeze my east radiance.
I found the big two.
Mm-hmm.
I will begin raging before initiative begins, so that way I don't spend an action doing that.
Now, strangely enough, as you guys see them out of the corner of your eyes, you notice box text. Oh, more box text. Look at all this box text. Who put this there? 2 doors.
Who dropped all this box text in the middle of my game?
It's kind of in
Can't I
the.
hold all this box
It's in the
text?
direction of here. This is the box text right here. 2 doors stand broken at the foot of the room. One which seems to have housed the place of a room which seems to have once housed a place of ritual. Old, waterlogged bookshelves and books remain strewn upon their rotted bookcases along the sides of the wall. A space at the center, seemingly cleared for whatever activities may have been practiced, seems to additionally have the occupants of what seems to be 2 giant sleeping squids.
Okay, are you going to just rage at sleeping squids?
Little spout, why did you bring them in here?
Little spout just kind of squints. Squint.
This is your. Now we have to clean it up.
The squinting does not stop.
All right, there's 2 sleeping squids in there.
Little spout takes careful steps.
There's something that was. Is that the thing that was dumped in there from the?
If you are taking this time to sneak around, I will need your stealth checks. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
If I move 1 5-foot square at a time, can I forgo the sneak check?
That is part of your sneak check, yes.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ryan's gonna be uber slow and careful.
At least I don't have like a -20 like I used to. Huh?
Well, hopefully that beats their perception DC while they're sleeping. I don't know.
All right. I see many stealth checks. Stardancer, are you sneaking around or are you just swimming?
Where is stealth? Can I even stealth?
It's in your proficiency. The
Yeah,
hand.
it's in your proficiencies, which is probably going to be ridiculously low because it is for me.
Hmm. You guys notice that perhaps Stardancer is very bad at sneaky swimming, but they are trying their hardest. All right, you guys have rolled your things. They don't seem to have woken up.
Friend's gonna.
Little Spout spends a moment trying to discern if they are evil squid. I mean, evil squid look different than good squid, right?
Well, they certainly don't look like evil Mayan man. So.
I mean, do they have angry eyebrows?
They do have angry eyebrows. They might be having.
Oh no, they're evil guys. They're evil squid. I knew it.
They are oddly targetable in your game. All right.
Do they look like this?
Those do look like evil squid. Dear God.
Yeah, that is a very evil squid. I don't think they look that evil. That's probably like an aberration of a squid or something. Let me.
Do they look this evil?
Not quite that. They're. One might wish in the setting that you guys are currently in, but alas, they only look like this. Make this what you will.
They just look like animals, and
I mean, that just looks like a squid.
Yeah,
that sure is.
Seems like that's what they are. They are squid that have been brought in here that might try to kill us, and we might have to destroy them.
Can we seal this room off? The doors are busted, but they're there, right?
They are there. They're just kind of off their hinges as if these things probably tried to force their way in.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Can we repair the door and then reinforce it closed?
Do you have the materials to do so?
I have a crowbar.
Even if we had the materials to do so, doing that would wake them up.
Well, I'm concerned if we go further in, we might stir something up that would wake them up anyway, and then we have two big problems.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to take care of this.
Well, if we're going to take care of it, I can sneak in here, and then somebody can sneak in here, and then Nanzio could sneak in over here, and then you and
Little Spout is
how?
Scooting up. Scoot. Creeping into position.
You scoot up, creeping into position. You see one of their tentacles twitch, but ultimately they don't seem to wake up still.
So Little Spout is in exploration mode, avoiding notice, in case that wasn't like super obvious.
Yeah. Now you guys do have to technically, like, if you're keeping low to the ground, like I said, go around what seems to be desks and papers of whatever that they were trying to do before whatever happened to this temple happened. A lot of those books, waterlogged in their own thing, but some of the ink does still remain on some of these various pieces of spell work.
Well, maybe we can dispatch them quickly, and then we can start going over the gear, whatever's left behind. Okay.
Right. And with a great shout, Little Spout starts the initiative.
Aha!
We're not in position yet. That was completely unnecessary.
What is your shout? What are you doing? I know you're doing something.
I mean, she's taking her turn, but there's initiative.
Fair enough.
Which would be gather power, destroy things.
Yes. Fair enough. I shall select things.
Which is not quiet, but it doesn't actually happen until it's her turn.
All right.
But the fact that she wants to take her turn means that initiative starts.
Oh, hang on. I gotta. Oops.
Now everything has disappeared.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta put these things back on the map. I forgot that I changed the folder of these things, so I gotta do this so I can get them their initiative.
Fool, what have you done?
Wah, there you go. Wah. I gotta do the same thing with this one for some reason. Whoop, bonk.
Also, I tried to update my icon, but it didn't change.
Yeah, give me a
I'm still
second.
regular rover.
Give
Okay.
me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Your call is very
and start
important to
enter.
us.
All right, and I put you guys on the initiative, so feel free to roll your initiative.
There are 2 Orions. I'm going to roll initiative for the correct one.
2 Orions. What? I
You
see-
might want to
I only
hit
see one.
F5.
Yeah.
I did.
F5 for the win.
I see one
All right.
Orion. This is you
Refresh
rolled
a second time.
19, so I'm gonna update your combatant to
I
19.
only see one and 2 squids.
Okay, loading in.
Angry Mayan squids.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm
yes.
still my regular self. And I still see the second Orion.
Did you just
Huh,
double right click
weird.
your character image and then change your token?
Oh, that's how you do it. No, I try to do it through my character sheet.
Nope, double right click. That's you change your token settings, not your character sheet settings.
Image.
Antiel, Little Spout, Steady Shoot. I don't see you guys rolled.
Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry. We
Aha,
were talking about a
perfect.
lot of stuff, and maybe I was
All the things.
just a little,
Mistakes were made.
just a little, like, phased out. Spaced out.
Alright, and for some reason this is bringing up the character sheets every time some of you guys roll initiative, so I need to turn that option off wherever that is.
Wait,
So this is
What
what I'm
else?
seeing in initiative with, well, yeah, there's 2 little spouts and 2 Orions.
Post? Yeah, I'm not seeing
oh,
that.
yeah, that's very strange. I only see myself once. Boop. And now I've rolled initiative. Yay.
Alright, let me see here.
And seal steady. Initiative.
I only see my
I rolled
initiative.
it.
There we
I
go.
rolled it.
Did you?
Yeah, I got a 33.
Everybody rolled their initiative. That's from my perspective here.
Ah, well, now I'm going to hit F5. Boop. F5 fixes everything.
Yeah. So 5 2 just in case. Yeah. Oh, now I see 2 everybody. That's kind of weird.
Yes, I am seeing doubles. Well, erase the ones that don't have an initiative.
There we go. That was blah blah blah. Little Spout, what was your initiative?
26?
26. And Antiel, what was your initiative?
I don't think Ancio rolled.
I did. I rolled it blind.
Well, yeah, I'm asking what it was.
Well, he rolled it
35?
blind. You can't see it.
35. Boop. Bonk. There we go. Alright, things are as they should be on my screen. I could click all your guys' character and it takes me to your token, except for Anziel. Top one, there we go. Ah ha 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 ha.
I
Alright.
have clicked the rage icon. It gave me the temp HP, but did not reduce my AC.
You need to drag the rage thing onto an effect on your sheet. You click the rage
it is.
icon, you need to actually drag
Yeah,
it.
I don't see the rage icon on your token.
I don't either. Like when I clicked it, it gave me the 17 HP on my sheet. Didn't lower my AC though.
You have
So
no temporary hit points.
I
I
have
do not know what you're
17
speaking of.
I have 17 temporary hit points.
Do you?
I mean, if he rages, probably gets an hit point.
Rage. Where's rage? Rage. Bonk. Can I just put this in chat?
So on my quick bar, it's number 7.
Alright, I think I put that in. Rage. Alright, you put this, and then you just drag the effect rage onto your
There
sheet.
it is.
There you go.
There. Now you have 17 temporary hit points.
And it does all the things
So-
that it should do.
So what did y'all do?
I put rage onto your feats as a thing that you have, because you have that.
Okay, maybe it was
And-
missing.
And then you just roll that in chat, and it gives you the effect rage. You can just drag on your sheet. Anyways, we go to the first person in combat as Little Spout starts to gather power, and suddenly you see the eyes of these squids jolt open. Ancio, what are you doing?
Do I have a clear enough shot on the one I'm about? I can't target.
Double right click targets.
Oh, okay. It's been a while. I am going to. Let's see. Range is just halved, right? How do you get range again?
Range isn't halved in 2E. I posted the rules for it earlier. Aquatic combats. You take a -2 circum. Okay, ranged attacks that deal bludgeoning and slashing damage automatically miss if the attacker or a target is underwater, and piercing range attacks may be made by an underwater creature against an underwater target. Have their range. Oh, it is halved. Okay, is halved. There you go. But other than that, there isn't any negatives to that. It's just halved range.
Yeah,
also,
but what's the range of the bow? What's the range of
This
the bow
thing is
again?
45 feet. This thing is 30 feet.
Now, mind that you guys should also be aware that you guys are technically flat-footed unless you have a swim speed, so do mark that on yourselves.
I have something that's even better.
Swim check?
No! Damn
Okay.
you and your swim checks. But I have that.
Ah, look at that. Look at you go. Alright, what you doing there, Hanziel?
I'm going to shoot it with my oath bow and imbue it with telekinetic projectile.
Alright, can you reach that? I didn't see you move.
Can I reach that from this angle?
You can see the one that you see, but that's you don't see the other one until you move.
That's fine. I'll just shoot that one.
Yeah, but that's outside of the range of your, unless you're going for the second range increment, in which case you would have negatives. That's why I'm
What
What's
is the
the
range
range
increment?
You have a,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
well, yeah. What's your bow?
It's oath bow. Its range is 100, so I wouldn't take any decrements.
Alright. You're good.
All right, yeah, you're good. All right, go for it and see those rolls.
Not privately.
All right, and yeah, not blind. That was a hit. Look you go.
Alright, I'm gonna roll damage. And
Oh god,
here
damage.
is the telekinetic projectile damage. Maybe, if it'll work.
Nice. As you sling a bow out, or an arrow out rather, bits of dust and debris follow its jet stream over, all colliding with it at once, dealing with it 21 points of damage from the arrow, 37 from the telekinetic projectile. Alright, is that your turn?
That it is.
Alright, oh, guess whose turn it is? It's Mr. Squiddy Boy. Hi, Squiddy Boy. And then you just literally just heard Little Spout shout. That's not good. Well, he's already jutting into action, and with smacking tentacles, you actually, let's see, how far are you away from this thing? Yep, it doesn't even have to move, Little Spout. You see multiple arms slap out.
No, my plans are not working.
Oh, yes. Slap out towards you, Little Spout. The first strike, which is a hit.
It's a regular hit.
Mm-hmm. And he does use his another action to grab as part of that, as you take 23 points of damage, Little Spout.
But no, that
Yeah.
hurts people.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's a free action. He has improved grab. Look at that. Which means that he gets to smack you 2 more times with his other tentacles. Look at that.
Well, and I'm guessing that she is currently grabbed then.
Oh yes, you're very grabbed. Second.
Well,
The second one, smack. You get smacked for
stop
another
smacking me.
20 points of damage, Little Spout. And a third wraps around you as it continues to try to constrict you. But the last one does not hit. Instead, kind of
It's
swishing
yes, it
through
is.
the air.
It is bludgeoning damage. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm. All right. And that is that one right there.
It
Uh,
was 2 slaps.
it was well, that was 3 slaps actually. I used 3 actions to just go for you.
I only see 2 damages.
Yep, because the third one.
Oh, the third one missed.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right. It
Yeah.
is the other one's turn, as it also awakened 2 little spouts slapping, and now its partner has. Oh, what's that? It's got a tasty thing. Well, it doesn't want its partner to have that. It wants to have it. Hey, give me that thing. And then it reaches out to slap at you, little spout, trying to grab you away from its pal.
Well, that's just rude.
It misses though, as it swings wide. Swing. Still trying with the second one. Swing, and failing, and then a third one, and also failing. Ah, look at that. It's certainly trying.
Little spout is darting and bobbing, bubbles flying. Whee!
There's a lot of bubbles. Steady shoot.
Hi.
Hi. What you doing? It's your turn.
I guess I'm gonna move on up. Movement thing.
Move it on up.
Oh, I have to do a swim check to move, don't I?
Yeah, for your movement. So swimming in here, that is technically a I guess they don't really give you.
I mean, I imagine it's very calm water.
Yeah, it's like it's not even. So I'd say that's a critical success in that way. So you can move 10 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of movement you have.
I think that's 15 feet then.
Look at that. Swim, swim, swim goes the horse.
Yeah, which means I have to move again. Do I roll a separate check for this, or do I have the same movement speed?
I'm gonna assume you only do 1 check a turn. I feel like that's fair. Like,
I move up further. I do my rage and get an ability thing and make an attack.
go for it.
I think you don't have time to attack if you rage.
No,
Yeah.
no. Because I am a high level, when I rage, I am allowed to use a rage action with.
So raging and attacking is 1 action. Sweet.
Yes.
That works. That's pretty great.
Poop.
Oh
Rage,
God! What
striking,
have you
frost
done?
shock, right? Battle axe.
All right, and as you
What
chop,
do those squids do to you?
you didn't target, but that is a critical
Aren't
hit.
Aren't they attacking us?
Well, you didn't target them. Like you
Yeah,
did double right click.
No.
Yes, I was joking.
Okay, I've been zoning out a little bit, so because everybody's just like, well, I don't have anything to add, so okay.
All right. Well, as you do the thing, that is a critical hit. So you smack critically. Oh God.
The most critical smacks. Oh God, what happened?
Critical smack so bad that the game rebooted.
No, yeah. Well, I was saving.
That's a pretty critical smack.
I was saving. I was saving a setting. Normally, it doesn't reboot that, but I guess I needed it for that setting. So, boo. It just opened up character sheets automatically when it got to you guys on initiative rolls. It was pretty annoying. All right, go for it. Roll your damage once you are able. There you go. And with a mighty smack for that damage, you deal 74 points of damage to this poor guy.
And don't his runes do additional damage that can jump, or is that just the lightning?
Oh yeah, if you crit with the damage, the runes do get additional effects, don't they? I have to actually look those up because I've forgotten what they do.
It
And
sparks out to any enemies within 10 feet, or 2 enemies within 10 feet with the same amount of electricity damage that the thing has, which is in this case 4. So this one also gets damage for 4.
And don't forget your weapon specialization. Axes do their thing when they land a critical hits.
Yeah, I don't remember what that does.
I think you can like slice through and hit another target so long as you beat its AC.
Hold on.
But you can't do an additional critical hit with your axe if you hit another target.
But they have to be within reach. Is there anybody else within reach of you right now?
No.
I thought it was within reach of this thing. Like within
Hold
like
on.
10
okay.
feet of the target.
Adjacent to
Within
the initial
reach.
target and within reach.
Oh, and
Yeah,
and
they
like
have to be
with
within-
15, and with like 15 feet, I could have gone here, but I can't go there because I'm in the middle of because I'm doing things.
Just
So
to say.
yeah,
That's pushing the
doesn't do
squid.
it.
That's rude.
Very
Yeah.
rude. All right.
Slightly rude.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Star Dancer, hi. Star Dancer?
Yep.
Hi.
How fast can I move because of water and junk?
Well, give me your athletics check. We will see.
You're really making this harder on us, aren't you, little spout?
Yep.
What? What did I do?
You didn't let anybody get into place before you said, "I'm doing the thing." So it means that someone has to go all the way down a hallway.
That is a critical success, which means you roll. You move through water 10 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your movement. So that would be 15 feet.
Probably 50.
Say what? What?
15 feet. 10 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. There you go. There's the action for you.
Does freedom of movement still let you move through water without problem?
I think. Freedom.
I mean, now I'm checking.
Yeah, that's a good trip.
Curious.
question.
I don't know.
It ignores effects that give me the circumstance penalty to speed. They attempt to escape the effect that has them immobilized, grab, or restrain, they automatically succeed.
Well, that would be the question. If they want to just walk along the bottom and not swim, technically freedom of movement would let them go at full speed.
Yeah, I would say that's perfectly valid. It's literally says you repel the effects that would hinder a creature or slow its movement. It's not really a circumstance penalty to speed, but I'll say like it's like so long as you're running along the ground, like it makes sense.
Yes, it wouldn't help you swim
PS1 it
better.
specifically says you can move at full speed underwater, so that's why I'm asking.
I
Is
gotcha.
because apparently they changed it so that no water always makes you move slow, regardless of any kind of magic that you have.
Well,
A
like,
decision has been
you know,
made.
yeah.
It depends on how long we spend exploring if I turn into a dragon.
A decision has been made.
Because for some
Yeah.
reason it only lasts 1 minute.
I already got.
Period.
I already got.
Man, move on.
What? Okay, what?
We
Try to
said
decide which one I'm
cool.
gonna
Do the
use.
thing.
Uh-huh. Which one?
The freedom of movement
Which
thing.
one? What? Yeah.
Well, I can free move it and just run around, or I can turn into a dragon that has a swim speed. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the
Fine,
dragon
whatever.
one lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is bullshit, but whatever. Okay, freedom of movement. Apparently it doesn't actually... Oh, there we go. Now it's on the thing.
nice.
Now
Okay.
I can move... Where the hell is my speed?
That'll
Can't
be on the
find
front
it.
page. You have a land speed of 30, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. One action. Oh, look, I can see a person. Oh. How many actions was casting a spell?
2. So getting here would be your thing. But
Yep, okay, well, that's my turn. Whatever.
alrighty. You do such things, little spout.
All right. I am currently being lovingly held.
Yes.
It's all very affectionate. Shall be praised. But as it turns out, Little Spout doesn't specifically like that. It's this one that's grabbing me, right?
Yep. That's the one.
So, silly question. Can I literally just thwack the tentacle that is grabbing me?
I mean, I don't.
Because it's literally there grabbing me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's kind of valid. Actually,
I'm just checking.
actually, in 2E doesn't grab like pull you in toward them or something.
In 20, that was definitely the case. I'm not sure about 2E.
Yeah.
I think it still does. I'll look it up.
Yeah, because
Does
that's.
it? Oh, well then. Ah!
There you go.
Well, then that eradicates the need for that question.
Woo!
So I'm going to go to town on this big jerk here. Look at this jerk.
Jerk.
He looks like he needs to be kathwapped with a water bludgeon. And fortunately, I have a thing that lets me kathwack things with bludgeoning weapons underwater without taking penalties. Hooray!
Oh man.
So convenient.
Oh, look at that.
I am targeting it. It didn't say if I hit or not, though.
You did hit by 1.
Huzzah! No, barely. Okay. It hits a hit, yo. Oh, wait. That is not correct.
I was
That
gonna
is
say, like,
completely the
yes,
wrong damage.
that 13th level damage really be showing.
Woo! All right, there it is. I need that. Yes. There we go.
A smack.
Pow!
Pow.
And I'm assuming it's still there. It's still holding me.
Oh yeah.
That's just rude.
Ooh, and a miss.
Damn it. That's not what I was going for, guys.
You
That's
can
not what I
hear
was going for at all. I could hear a point. You know what? Why the hell not? I'm drowning into things.
Go for it. You get a reroll.
Regular reroll. Reroll.
Hey, and a hit. That is definitely a hit. Look at you.
Woo!
You get a hero point.
That's what hero points are for.
Woo!
Who doesn't like hero points? All right, the bad guys. Bad guys really hate the hero point.
Oh yeah.
All right, I lost track of all of my buttons for a second there. I was like, wait, what? Buttons?
Aha.
What's
And
going
another
on?
29 damage to the thing as it gets smacked. Smack. Ouch.
It's still there, being annoying.
Oh yes,
I'm
very
assuming.
annoying.
Ah! Could you die now?
And a
That's
third.
really impressive for a -10.
Honestly, you do the thing.
Ka-chunk. That hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Woo!
That should finish it off.
Maybe.
All right, and smack. Nope, it is still
Oh.
grabbing you.
1
A
HP.
little sprout is still going kathwack, 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 kathwack.
Yeah, this thing is
Which
not.
probably looks incredibly funny, really.
Oh yes.
Let go, let go, let go, let go!
Mr. Orion, it is your turn.
All right. Are we flanked with steady shoot? Even though it's not directly
no.
across,
Nope,
we're
not
still
flanked.
taking up all of his square. Darn
Has
it.
to be directly on the other side.
I'm not going to risk losing an action for this. Okay, so Orion, whom I cannot double click to get my character sheet up for some reason. It's okay, it's on the
It
bar.
appears to be that 5 foot in either direction we get you in flanking.
Right, but unfortunately, I can't bring up my character sheet. I've got the right
Oh.
tool selected. Okay, let me just try it manually then.
No, I can't bring
That
it.
worked.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Ryan is
Yeah,
going
that-
to reach out and bite this thing right on the back of its big bulbous head.
Go for it. And that is a hit.
Really? That
Yep.
is fantastic. All right. He is going to take this much damage, and
No.
he is also grabbed.
And grabbed. Ooh, look at that. Using an
Yes.
action to grab.
Wait, objection! This thing's kind of big.
Oh, yeah.
It is big, but I have that wonderful thing called Titan Wrestler.
Ah,
Oh,
He is
okay.
exactly-
So against all odds, you go grab.
is this, you're a large size, right?
No, I'm medium size.
Medium size, okay.
No, but that would do it though.
Yeah. And the thing I'm using that makes him automatically grabbed, I believe it's Furious Grab. Last action was a successful strike. Either have a hand-free strike using a grapple weapon, which I did. Grab the foe while it's distracted. The foe you hit becomes grabbed. And that does take an
Nice.
action. So that's 2 actions. And now that he is grabbed, I am going to bite him again.
Go for it.
Well, all else fails.
Double right click and target. There you go.
Thank you. I'm going to hero
Oh
point that.
no!
Go for it.
1d4. Regular reroll.
Aha.
No!
And still a miss. which did not change the outcome of the thing. Ergo.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he still took a big bite, and he is grabbed, so things are set up nicely for next round. That is my turn.
Alrighty, that is your turn, sir. We move to Anseal. Hi, Anseal. We're at the top of the initiative again.
Hello.
What you doing?
That one is near death, so I guess I will finish it off. The one that I can see, that is.
Yeah.
So, blue.
No! Is that your final answer?
Oh, let's see.
Well, seeing as how I imbued a spell into the arrow, yeah.
No, I mean, you could use a hero point. It's up to you.
No, I'd prefer to save that for if we need it.
Yeah, that's perfectly legit. I'm just checking.
And
I
the
can
arrow.
say this is a pretty low risk scenario.
And the arrow kind of falls short because it's in the water.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, Orion. I'll help you in a moment. All right. Is there anything else you're doing for your turn here, Anseal?
Nope.
All right. Fair enough.
That was all 3 actions.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a rogue in that sense. It's like you gotta have the dominoes fall in the right order, and then if they do, it's like, oh my god, like a billion damage. But yeah, I feel you. All right. Well, it is this one's turn. Who has Little Spout grabbed?
You're gonna let me go? Come on, here's your chance. Let me go.
And it doesn't like you, so it's gonna do this. Oh, look at that.
No!
Which means that...
Wait, no, that's each on a different target.
Each on a different target. Oh, fantastic. That's even better. Look at that. He's just gonna start slapping out. One on Little Spout. Look at you go.
And then it bites me.
Yeah. Alright, so each on a different target. I don't know why I can't... I can target Orion, I guess. It's kind of weird. Alright, he's gonna do that.
Yay!
Woo! First to Orion, which is a miss. And then to Steady Shoot. Hi, Steady Shoot.
Hi.
Second one. A miss. Oh, no.
Hey, I see a problem.
Oh.
He doesn't get any multiple attack penalties until he's done.
I thought it said that
Or the
applied
beak.
normal.
The beak does get the multiple attack penalty.
I thought it said toward the... Oh, does not increase until...
The penalty
okay.
doesn't increase until he made all his arm strike.
Well, even at a +4 to that roll, it still would not hit Steady Shoot, so it's still a miss.
Alright. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a pain.
Yep. It's gonna do once to Little Spout. Bonk.
Could you not?
Oh, and it hits by 1. Look at that.
No.
Little Spout, you take 16 points of damage as it slaps you for slapping it. It's only fair. Smack. And then I don't think it gets anything else within its
But
range.
she doesn't take all the damage. Whoa.
Alright, and the giant scar that makes a beak strike against one creature that has grabbed during that. Alright, and it's definitely using its free action to keep you grabbed with that smack, Little Spout. And then it makes a beak strike against you. So it'll
Yes, but the beak would get all the penalties. Oh no.
Would it just go down by 1 or like by the -10?
It would get the -10.
Ah, okay. -10. Hi, Little Spout. It's starting to...
Yes, it's really hard for it to get a good bite in after it just flailed with all of its arms.
Yeah, true. Alright, well
Flail!
that is its desperate flail, as you kind of seem to, like, I mean, blood is kind of sliding into the water. It's a very bloody scene. And it is the second one's turn, who is still, like... well, I mean, this one is just bitten by Orion. So, Orion, you're getting
Yes, Ryan is holding it.
Hi, Orion. The thing is that everything seems to be kind of ganging up. So, it's also going to... Yep, that's the one.
It's going to try to slap everybody.
Yep, everybody. And I think, actually, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to multi-target 3 things and do the thing.
Giant squid then makes a beak strike against one creature that it grabbed. Okay, so it has to grab.
Yeah, I just noticed that. It can only bite something it grabbed during the Ravenous Embrace.
Yeah, it did. It smacked you. It used a free action to keep you
Oh,
grabbed.
it did smack me, so it did re-grab me, and then it bit me.
Okay, that does hit.
That does say that hits an Orion. All right. It's Orion. You're gonna be taking 23 points of damage.
I cannot select my token, so I can't easily select that damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not. Why it's doing that. Did you? I don't know. We'll figure it out. If you can, just do. Oh, there you go.
Oh God, what's just happened?
I don't know. I
That
didn't
took
do.
off,
There we go.
I don't know either. That took off my
All
10
right, but,
health and then the remaining pull.
Yeah, I did. I noticed if I drag a square around you, I can select you.
Yeah, it's odd.
Well, now my
Yes, it
character's
is
off.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna drag you back
Yeah.
from here. That's putting 2 of you down, but okay. Well,
I have control of my regular self,
There we go.
but this is supposed to be me.
yeah. Well, ignore the false you for now. It's gonna. We'll fix that.
We'll just
after.
pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little out of.
You
Really
did
like
you
that.
actually? You didn't actually take the. Oh, you did take the damage. Okay.
I did
Oh,
take the damage, yes. It took off
You
my
did.
10 health and a little bit of my regular
Yeah.
health.
Yes.
It's just it's an aesthetic thing, but we'll look at it after. It's kind of I think it's just a weird Foundry issue.
Also, you are. Not that.
Steady shoot. Oh, that's a
Right.
miss.
Before moving on to steady shoot, sorry. When I'm raging, do I receive damage reduction?
You do based on your the kind of barbarian you are. Every barbarian gets a different kind, basically.
Okay. I'm an animal
yes.
totem barbarian.
Which means I have to keep looking it up. But you have to look at your instincts. And animal instincts.
I think I'm DR7 versus bludgeoning. I'm looking it up right now.
Piercing and
Apply
slashing.
In the meantime, I'm gonna slap Little Spout. Hi, Little Spout. Give you a slap. Another slap.
I don't actually
No,
remember
why
how
would
much
you
we
do
get.
that?
20
I
points
think-
to you.
I am bludgeoning and
Alright,
think
here
I
you go. You
chose
resist
electricity.
piercing and slashing, which unfortunately this is bludgeoning.
yeah, I chose bludgeoning and thing. You get piercing and slashing.
You're gonna love me for
Yeah.
this one, Little Spout. While it uses a free action to improved grab Mr. Orion, can it? It just says improved grab as a free action. Do you get more than one free action in a turn? I don't think you do. That doesn't sound
Free
right.
actions are free.
Then look
you
at
can do them
that.
as often as they get triggered.
He is. Yep. Both of you are now grabbed by this one, who stole you away from his very weakly friend. Oh no.
Wait,
and-
am I?
I mean,
am
I
grabbed by
believe
this one?
technically I'm being grabbed at both of them at the same time. No!
I thought if you grabbed one thing, it took it away from the other in 2e. Could be wrong.
Well,
I
I'm
mean-
still
Like, big
grabbing
gap.
him.
Oh, it's 3 plus con.
Well, he's
modifier.
grabbing you back.
Okay, so we're grabbing each other. Cool.
Yeah, he's just kind of grabbing each other, but he's using his beak strike on Little Spout because she's a lot smaller. Hi, Little Spout. Miss. Ah, look at that. Alright, and that was his turn. Yeah, Little Spout took the damage. Alright, then we move to Steady Shoot. Hi, Steady Shoot.
It's me.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah, it's true. All right
Well,
then.
Scott,
Let's
you're
make an
powered to
attack
raise
on
your
this
shield.
guy that's right next to me. Let's
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Swing the axe.
Oh God!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God!
I should have moved
No!
first.
Alright, the guy right next to you, as you swing another critical hit, and how do you want to do this?
Well, since it's the critical hit against the thing, basically through the winding arms that are trying to fend me off, Steady pushes off and gets basically straight through the basically strong arms his way through them. He like, you know, with the hooves pushes them down, and the axe comes straight down into the unusually squishy skull part, basically going straight in, embedding into the flesh of the right in the center, and pulling out the axe.
Uncharacteristically detailed. I like it. You do such
Yeah.
things. And search
Well,
and serve the party up sushi. Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's
it's,
what I was thinking.
it's still fundamentally, what do you do? Crowd the things out of the way and slam it to the head.
All right, and Bonk, he gets the Mayan Man death symbol. Oh no! Oh no! 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 All right, that was your first
All
action.
right, little spout's only being held by one person
Yeah.
now. Whee!
All right, I'm gonna have to move, which means I'm gonna have to roll an athletics check to move.
A 26.
You did it.
Would be a normal success. I'm not mistaken. Yep, normal success. So you move through the water at 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20.
10 feet.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Ryan, you're not grabbed anymore.
Excellent.
Oh my god. And how do you want to do this?
Scotty, stop it! What are you doing?
The poor guy only had 1 HP left.
Freaking knew it. Every time.
He swims straight forward, and like this isn't even like a normal thing. It's looking at something completely different, and the axe goes straight through the membranous head.
It's just kind of like, yeah, you go
Steady gets ready, actually. Steady's like, plants his hooves, the big swing, and just... Oh.
Oh. Oh, indeed, as you pretty much slice away the tentacles that are fucking, like, like through the head.
Little spout the sword drifts to the ground. Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Good job,
drink
indeed.
of water really quick.
As combat
Now,
ends.
I need to contemplate the wonders of water as little spout begins to swirl with healing waters. Woo.
She contemplate. Look at that.
Healing waters, healing waters.
Okay, I updated.
You
my
guys can do things while she's
my
healing.
resistance.
Alright.
Is your
Well,
healing
I
water an area
I
of
guess
effect?
I'm rushing into the room.
No.
What? Oh wait, that's not.
Wrong room. Star Dancer swishes, like, you guys see Star Dancer kind of like galloping along the, but she does. She gallops, goes past it briefly, and then, oh god, they're in this room. And then you go in this room, and that's where you see Steady standing between two very, very nicely prepared squid. Yep.
Ryan holds up a hoof to steady shoot.
Okay then.
As I said before, Star Dancer, as you enter this room, you do see that there does seem to be a lot of study in some ritualistic manner around the way. Though most of the books are, seem to be like very waterlogged, there are a couple that are gonna have some scribbles on them that just haven't been washed away by the water, strangely. All right. Aha.
Okay, take a look at them.
As you start going around and looking through these papers, you are very quick to notice, Star Dancer, that these are all detailing some kind of ritual. You get more and more papers together, more and more and more, and you have found yourself, with that check, the ritual of reincarnation.
Ooh, that means you get to add that to your repertoire.
Yeah, you get to add yourselves a new spell entry for rituals, and just add that to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a spell, it's a ritual.
Yep. Anyone can do rituals, but you need somebody who can actually be trained in whatever it says to do.
Little spout is floating in her water. Ooh, I want to see that later.
Man, it seems that that seems to be the core of the study, as in this room of rituals, the markings on the floor, all that other stuff, all kind of points toward, yeah, that's what they were practicing here, was like figuring out that ritual. And you get to just plagiarize their notes. Star Dancer, there you go.
Whom's were they trying to reincarnate?
Tis the question.
Oh no, you killed their reincarnations. They turned into squids.
Oh
Oh no!
Well, they shouldn't have been squids in fresh water. They were going to die anyway.
Briefly, as you guys are like observing this, going through your things, and so you see a small head peek its way around, then go back. And it's about...
I start going that way and mention to everyone that, hey, there's someone over here.
Was it one of those little guys?
It was.
Probably.
Ryan's gonna shout down the hallway. We got 2 of them. How many more?
More. Not sure.
Not sure.
Well,
Do they,
if
they
they're
bigger?
if they're this tough, we can handle it. We got this, guys. We got this.
Was there any other methods of research in this area or anything of note? Anything such as loot we could take with us?
Well, you could give me a perception check if you'd like.
Who does
Alright.
that?
Who does that?
Still under the effect of Eagle Eye. Let's see. I'll just add a +3 because I don't think anything specifically is hidden.
Under the effects of Eagle Eye. Does Eagle Eye like give you just try? I'm just curious.
It is a
What?
flat 3 to
Eagle Eye
perception
gives-
and a +4 to anything that is hidden or a trap.
Hey, look at that.
Right.
All right. Well, as you start looking through the room, you do find yourself what seems to be. Let's see. What is it you find yourself in here? I got my table. I'm using things. Don't worry about me. Whee! There you go. A wand.
Wand of Manifold Missile.
Yes.
Was ist das? Features carved dragon's head, blah blah blah, once per day plus overcharge. Magic missile at first level. Cast a spell, additional missiles are released. Da 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 da. Alright. I don't do wands, I do potions and elixirs and mutagens.
Mm-hmm.
No one is speaking up.
Now, given that wands, I will point out, do typically have to be cast by the type of tradition they are from.
Yeah, and that would be probably, arcane. I don't know. I assume magic missile is only arcane, but maybe there's another one.
I mean, now I have to look it up.
Me too.
Wand
Magic
itself doesn't
missile.
say.
I think I could use it actually because I have a sorcerer's background.
Arcane occult.
Arcane and occult.
Oh. I'm
So-
trained in occult. Could I make an occult roll to use the wand?
no.
Little Spout could use it because she's actually an arcane caster. However, she also already has infinite range spells, so she'll let that one go.
You could give me an
Go on
occult
to
roll
what?
to see if it is an occult thing. Pretty much.
What?
I was telling Orion because he was asking for the thing.
Oh.
Orion,
It's a wand
yes.
of what?
This is an occult wand. You're in a ritual room.
Wand of Manifold Missiles.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You throw a magic missile out of it, and then for the next minute, you get one free magic missile every round. One little magic missile just goes out. Pew, 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 pew.
So do you have to
Okay.
manifest your own magic missile to activate the wand?
Yeah, it says.
No, when you activate the wand, a magic missile comes out. It casts magic missile.
And then for 1 minute after that, you can create 1 magic missile per round?
For free. Not even an action. It just happens.
As though you cast the one action version of magic missile.
Yes.
Look
For
at
1
that.
minute, so you're no longer wielding wand, or until you try
Now-
to activate the wand.
Now,
again.
if it does say as if you cast a first level, was that first level one? I guess
It
that
says
would be
one
high.
action version of magic missile.
Yeah. So is that heightened at all? Because it's from a wand.
No, because it specifically says effect. You cast magic missile at first level.
Oh, okay. At first level. That's fair. Okay. I was just curious.
Right.
Yeah,
They're very
yeah.
specific on that point.
Yeah. I was just like, just give you like, okay, yeah, nope.
Wands don't usually auto heighten. Staffs also don't auto heighten. So there you go.
There you go. Unless they're cantrips, yeah.
Does anyone-
Cantrips auto heighten because cantrips do that.
Oh, I see. Basically, when it comes to wand of manifold missiles, I looked it up really quick. Different wands have different spell levels loaded in them, basically.
Right. You can find
So
a wand of
we
manifold
found the
missiles,
level,
fifth
the
level.
smallest
Ah.
one, the 5th level item version is this version. There's 9 and 13 for 3rd and 5th level spells.
Right. This will probably never be the turning point that makes a fight win for us. At least not at our level anyway.
In that case,
But it's
since
still neat. It's neat, guys.
I'll add that to my inventory and we'll sell it later.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, so we have 2 dead squids and more rooms to check out. Pardon me.
Yeah. Next time, before we get things going, let's wait for everyone to kind of be in position.
Yeah, little spell.
What? I thought everybody was in position. I waited a long time.
They were at the end of the hallway.
All right, Orion.
You voted.
Not my fault everybody was slow.
The winds blew in something through the dog door. What is that? Is that cat drug in? Well, it's box text. The room here that you are going toward did not actually seem to have doors, or if it did, they have been long since removed from their hinges. To the left and right, medical bay beds lay in sequence, separated by walls of linen to keep each bed separated from the other. Some of these, having been disturbed, lay askew just outside the places they should be, and towards the back, a chemical lab of some sort lay unused with bottles strewn about.
Ryan gets all excited. I'm gonna roll perception to like quickly look both ways before I cross the street.
Alright, you look both ways. See it. As you look both ways, outside of the box that I showed you, you notice that the ones that, the medical beds that are askew seem to have some kind of weird greenish, not glowing coral growing beneath them and pulsing lightly.
Wait, it's not glowing, but it is glowing?
It's pulsing. It's not glowing. There's like little green.
Yeah, like pulsing, like not with light, like just pulsing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can I tell from my perception check what they would be revealed as?
Yeah, no, that would not be a perception check. It would be an occultism check, actually. Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Ooh, and squinting to the thing, you notice several different brain collectors. By several, I mean I'll put them on the map for you. The crazy Mayan man on the map. There you go. They don't seem
Several
to be moving.
Okay, so brain collectors. They're obviously dangerous. They probably collect brains.
And that's about where you see, way back in the way, the small sight of one of those coral things that Antiel actually saw come up this way, pop its head up from the other side of the alchemy lab that's at the end of the hall there. Come!
Ryan is feeling trusting today. He's gonna kind of gingerly walk past the brains.
As you walk past the grains, yes, of course. The combat is to begin. Doot. Bonk.
All right, I want to see if I can change my character image before I roll. Maybe that will make it work correctly.
Do the thing.
All right. Token. Mutagen Orion. Update token. Okay, did that.
Okay.
And
I can still access your sheets, so that's good.
That's the thing. All right, there you go. And you should be able to roll your initiatives now.
so I changed the image before rolling initiative. Gotcha.
Odd bug. Also, why does it keep doing that? I'm so sad. It keeps bringing up like the sheets every time somebody rolls initiative or we change turns. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. All right. Well, I think we got everybody now, which means that I get to roll the fancy combat music. Padoon! It goes. That's how it goes. All right. And
You fool.
yeah, we begin combat with one of these things leaping. Not at you, little spout. Well, actually, yeah, a little spout. Hi, little spout. Let me just take a double check really quick on some things. Alright, I'm just making sure things really quick. Alright, this one actually leaps at you, little spout. Leap. It steps. It doesn't really...
Are you stepping on me?
Oh, it's stepping on you.
I see you stepping.
And as it steps, its claws, or jaws rather, like lunge forward to try to bite at you. Bite very so.
Well, that's just rude.
Oh yes, very, very much so. Jaws, here they come. It was a hit.
No, just barely.
Oh, just barely indeed. As you are bitten for 14 points of damage.
No, my
And-
fur can't deflect that.
And as it does so, I need a fortitude save from you as it seeps in some kind of weird venom.
Oh no, it's not just a regular venom, guys. This venom is really weird.
It's brain venom.
Where the hell are saving throws? Saving throws. Oh, I found them, guys.
Aha! A
Oh,
critical
He's not
success.
in blind mode.
That was a critical
Alright.
success as he jabs into you a second time with his venomy face. But it's a miss. And a third time with his, he's just gonna do with the claw because, yeah, claw.
But no, he already.
Oh no,
He moved.
oh yeah, he did move, huh? Alright, well, the third one.
Yeah.
Look at that. He moved!
You're out of actions.
You are correct. You are very correct. Alright, in that case, it brings us to Star Dancer. You hear more clicking coming from down the way as your party probably triggers another encounter.
I forgot how to bend my movement.
Right click as your left click drag.
There we go. Oh my gosh, okay. Nope. Okay, apparently you can only turn once.
Just for your information, they turned up this way.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's the wrong way. Sorry. I assumed you would have seen that, so I just want to point it out.
Yeah, because I could still see most of
Yeah.
them. Why can't I drag the map?
Hmm.
There it goes. It's being
Yeah.
weird sometimes.
Yeah, I only got to the entrance of the thing really quick, so before the beginning of it.
Yeah, okay. Can't do that. Okay.
Hey, you can see
Oh,
everything.
look. Brain collectors. What do I know about brain collectors?
That would be a occultism roll if you wanted to use an action to do that.
Yeah, might as well.
Awesome. And what information are we looking for on brain collectors here? So I can give it to you. You like I could give you the generality of them is effectively they look similar to was it tailless scorpions in their own thing, but they are obviously known for collecting and eating brains, hence the pulsing. Additionally, you would know that those little boils on the backs of their each of their backs are not the best, as in if they burst, if they burst, it kind of those blisters explode with the unmost savory things that probably hurt things in the area.
Of course they do.
Yup.
Sounds like a tasty snack.
Actually, I do have an image accompaniment too as part of that. Yes. Bonk.
Yeah. Is it from a medical journal?
Ah,
Looks like something from a medical journal.
it looks like something from Orion's medical journal. That is for sure. All right, that was 2 actions.
Shield.
And shield. Whing. Very good choice. All right, and we go to the second brain collectors, who was looking at Orion's very big brain. Wee. Orion.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
It's big brain time. All right. First with the jaws. Second
Missed.
with the jaws. And that one's a hit.
No, that's a hit.
Yep. As he stabs you with many pincers, dealing to you 12 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save from thee.
All right, I'll give you the fortitude save.
All right. And as you do your fortitude save, you get a critical success. Look at that.
Fantastic. All right. And I have 7 points of piercing resistance, so I will simply roll 7 and heal that back to myself.
Works for me. All right. Ancio. Hi.
Hello. I am going to move. That requires a roll, correct?
Correct roll.
Mhm,
That
mhm.
is
An athletics roll.
athletics. That's oh, that's not good.
Oh no. A cat in water. Who would have thought? All right. Is that your final answer?
No, I will roll again.
All right. All right. Give me a D4.
A D4.
Yes. D4 for hero points. Aha, you get a reroll. Nice. And that is a normal success. It means you move through the water at 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20. There you go.
That means I move 10 feet.
There you go.
Can I squeeze next to steady shoot like that since we're in the water?
If I'm not mistaken, you can occupy 1 square of a large creature's
Okay.
area, if I'm not mistaken.
Perfect.
I'm going to attempt to move again.
All right. Well, you don't need to. I don't make you do an athletic check every.
Okay.
Just once a turn. Yeah. So it's 10 feet for the round.
Okay. And then I will, I guess, just do a normal attack with my bow for once.
For once, he says. Oh no.
And oh, wait. Target first. There we go.
Aha! And you target that one. That is definitely a hit. Hit. Bonk. And you deal with it 22 points of damage. Smack. And it looks towards you. And it hisses. Hiss. Seemingly almost having burst. One of those little pustules. Oh no. Alright, is that your turn, Anseal?
Yes.
Orion. Just before your turn, Orion, let me I need to save my settings in case this fucking okay, no, it doesn't do the thing. Okay, you're good. Go for it.
Alright, since it's my turn, I'm no longer flat-footed, correct?
You're flat-footed because you're underwater.
I have Underwater Marauder as well.
Oh, then you are not flat-footed while you swim. That was the only reason I had that on.
Alright, so removing... There we go, removing that. Orion is going to attack this thing. Okay, that doesn't work. I will go through the regular manual process. Attacks.
Ooh.
Please be a crit, please be a crit, please be a crit.
Critical hit.
Outstanding. Alright, so clicking on that thing above did in fact help. So I have the Grievous Rune on here. This guy, my weapon critical specialization is he gets slowed by 1 if he does not meet the Fortitude DC of 32. And because I have the Grievous Rune, he takes a -4 to that Fortitude save.
Nice. Okay. So Fortitude save. Which does not seem to have passed. If the DC was 40.
No. Yeah, thankfully that -4 came in handy. So he is slowed 1 until the end of my next turn.
Ooh, what a guy. What a guy. Alright, slowed 1. I'll put him on.
Alright. Alright, so accomplishing that, he is also going to be furiously grabbed, and then, as my final action, I want to know, can I suplex this guy on top of this guy?
Well, you need to give me your damage roll first with your bite, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Derp.
I was like, you did something there other than just slowing him. There we go. Now, as you do this, and you deal him 62 points of damage, you see one of those brainish pustules burst as it is destroyed, releasing some kind of bloody thing into the air that I need a Fortitude save from you from. And that is a critical success. So as the blood goes out, you are unaffected. Mm-hmm.
And Ryan's mandibles are just like slicing into this thing's back and just rupturing everything.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, yeah, my question, can I suplex this guy on top of this guy?
don't think you have those monk feats, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a shame.
There are monk feats for that I'm very aware of.
Then while he is grabbed, I will. Oh wait. Yeah, so I did that, and then his furious grab ability. So this guy is grabbed. I'll bite him again.
There you go. And you bite him again, and that is a normal hit. Dealing 21 points of damage.
Alright. Sorry that took so long.
You're good. Alright, it is this one's turn, and, I mean, he's got a big brain. Hi, Ryan.
Howdy.
You are flanked as he goes to bite at you. Bite, 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 bite. They really think that you're smart. Oh, unfortunately, a critical miss as he bites the air. Yep. But dies again, which is also a critical miss. So having enough of your crap, he deals a claw strike. Claw,
third critical miss. Wow.
He is not having the crabbish of day. It might have to do with the fact that he has an arrow in his eye. Who would have thought?
Thank you, Anzio.
Little Spout.
Yo.
Hi.
It's my turn, and there's an annoying thing here. It turns out. What's up with that? But it's not holding on to me like the other one was. So that's nice, right?
Yeah.
It's a perk.
Very big perk.
But I also don't want... Oh, no, I can do that. I can hit two things. This guy is grabbed?
This
Negative,
one.
this guy.
None of them have the grabby icon. There we go. Now it has the grabby icon.
That's better.
That's what we're talking about. Well, I like things that are grabbed because they're easier to hit. So I'm just going to guess that this guy doesn't have attack of opportunity. I guess I'll find out the hard way. I'm just going to jet away from him.
And you do this thing, casting detect attack of opportunity, and your detection is no. They do not.
Huzzah! Then I will thwack the guy because he deserves it, really. I mean, seems legit to me.
Yeah. Smack.
What the? That is not what I wanted. Sorry. Please attack. Thank you.
You strike with a critical hit.
Oh, it's unfortunate for him.
Let's see it.
There is no critical spell damage, so you'll have to take the double.
Bah! As he gets hit for 33 points of damage.
That was not the double. I said take the double.
Oh, my bad.
So take the full again.
Bah!
I think I just bludgeoned him to death, didn't I?
Yes, you did. And in fact, in that critical thing, first off, one of his, another one of his blisters explodes, making you and Orion need to give me a fortitude save. And both of you succeed at such fortitude saves. As Little Spout, how would you like to do this?
So she comes jutting in. A tendril of water lances out of her stick as she comes in, wrapping around the thing's leg. She hits the ground in a bit of a slide, pulling him off balance as he crashes to the ground just in time for Little Spout to meet his incoming cranium with her little hoofy hoof. And he thuds to the ground, weak and battered.
Brainless. All right. Your turn.
I'm not trying to pass judgments. Maybe he was very smart. I don't know.
True. All right. Is that your turn, Little Spout?
That is my turn. That was 3 actions. What actions they were?
Steady shoot.
That'll shoot'll. I gotta roll to move.
Oh, I did raise my shield, by the way.
Nice. A critical success on that, so you get your 15 feet steady shoot. Nice.
Oh, there's one right there. Okay, I make an attack.
You just kind of walk. Oh shit! Like he's pretty much.
Oh hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I rage.
This makes me angry.
Ugh.
Make sure to double right click and target. Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but I'm really angry about it.
Oh well, that was a hit. A normal hit.
Yay, I hit it.
Also, doesn't your rage give you an extra plus?
If you
Probably.
properly drag the rage onto yourself, then it will do it automatically.
Because
Okay,
if
hold on, where's
it
my
did, that would be a
rage?
critical hit, which is why I'm asking.
Oh,
No, it doesn't give you a bonus to hit.
Okay.
No. Where am I supposed to drag it?
So you see how?
Onto your character sheet.
Yeah.
From where?
So steady shoot. You push the roll on rage, and you could actually just make this an action in your action sheet. And when you do, it says grants effect rage in the chat. You just drag that weird little like clickable button thing onto your sheet.
Okay, then I drop the
Yes.
what in rage?
It says
The roll?
it says affect rage. You see that like little hoverable button thing?
No.
It's in the chat.
Oh, okay. So I'll
Drag
put
that.
on my one, and then I click and drag that onto my character sheet.
Yep, do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Do
But
it.
no, the bonus it gives is to rage, not to damage, not to hit in this system.
Yeah, and it should add a very angry man to the
Good.
side of yours if you did it right.
Yes, I was gonna say I don't see it. Did you do it?
Nope.
It's the one that David screenshotted. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, drag that onto your
Yeah.
sheet.
Yes.
Right. Effect rage. Cool. Do I just click it or okay?
There you go.
No. Drag left
You
click.
got it, you
There
got
you
it.
go. You did it. You did it.
That gives you-
I
that
didn't
does
drag it onto my
also
sheet. I
give-
dragged it onto my hotbar at the bottom and then clicked it.
Oh, you could also do that and then drag it when you need
All
to.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
You can pretty much see that,
that
effect
also
in
gives
the.
you your temp hit points. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you
So
go.
I hit it.
You hit it. You did the thing. How much damage? Oh, Jesus. All right. You do the damage.
It's always Jesus.
I
mean,
Uh-huh.
It's way worse than the other system actually, where I did way more damage. But that's fine.
All right. And so this is just that's not even a critical hit. That's funny. All right. All right. Cool.
No, I do like 70 damage if it's a critical hit.
Oh yeah. All right. You have one more action left, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that's true. I only used 2 actions. for that, so-
Just to point out, sir, since you're using a melee slashing weapon, are you not?
It's true.
You do take a -2 for doing that underwater.
Oh yes, true.
To attack, that is.
Oh, All right, well.
Because it's hard to switch underwater like that.
It's
But
true.
that makes you even more angry.
Right. Modifier. I guess I'll.
You could
Oh,
add the
modifiers
modifier. We
to-
could just do the math in our head.
Yeah.
Yeah, we -2.
Let's see it.
Do you have more actions?
Yeah, should have one more.
Oh, that's right. When you rage, you get to attack. I forgot.
All right, and the swing and a miss, but not a critical miss. Ah,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes.
All right, now it's his turn, and it briefly was looking over at the new person who kind of came around the corner, the one with the biggest brain, Star Dancer, and then suddenly, like, this barbarian just confusedly came in and started swinging. Oh god, oh god. So.
Then things got real.
Yep, in the very Final Fantasy 14-ish way, it is aggroed onto Steady now. Oh, look at that. Steady! You're getting smacked with Jaws.
We'll see.
Jaw smack. Miss.
Oh, that was not good.
Click,
The
click, click.
brain has jaws.
It
Oh,
does.
brain collector. Okay, excuse me.
Yeah, it's trying to collect your brain, and the second time it's a little bit more successful, as it deals
Yes,
21
actually, it
points of
does.
damage to you.
It does actually hit. Is that what kind of damage is that? That's piercing.
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 And also, I need a fortitude save from you, sir.
Not that. Not my best save.
Ah, and you're completely fine. Who would have thunk? And with a slash of its claw, it tries to claw at you for its final action. Claw. Miss.
No.
Miss. Very, very no. You're not having a good time. Star Dancer. These things like brains. And it's also your turn. Both of these things.
Right answer?
Oh, is Lich
Yep.
with it? Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Gee, you like say it's my turn, and then you're like, well, I didn't answer in 0.5 seconds. Let's see if I'm still there. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. So they're all nice and close together. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Chain lightning.
Oh, that's dangerous. Star Dancer starts to get all sorts of electricity around her. And this does electricity arcs for 30 feet. Fantastic. So it's just going to this one and then to the last remaining one. Yeah, I take it.
Oh, yeah, that one's dead. So yeah.
Alrighty. So this one gets to get a reflex save of DC 32 and a fail. And then this one as well, a reflex save, and it's that is a critical fail, isn't it? Yeah, that's a critical fail. Which means that this first one, roll your damage. Ouch.
Wow.
First one takes 62 points of damage. The second one, however, takes 124. And how would you like to do it on the second one that is next to Orion? Star Dancer?
Well, I mean, next to him is probably dangerous, but whatever. Just arcs of lightning. It entered into the wound that he had put on it previously.
Nah.
Scratches, whatever.
Damn.
It starts to
Just
literally be
from the
shocked
inside out.
to death. It's alive! It's alive! I'm sure Star Dancer is thinking as a couple of those postules break again. And Orion, you need to give me a fortitude save. Nice. You succeed. That is very dead also. Look, you guys are on your crits today. Look at that. Alright, Star Dancer. Is that your turn? I saw a step and a spell.
Did I do a step?
I saw you move down one. That's what I assumed.
Probably because I'm trying to move the map with WASD,
Oh, okay.
and that doesn't work in this, so
Yeah.
it moved me instead.
You were right there originally, so.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even see that it was moving.
Yeah, you do have a movement left if you wanted to. You just have to give a swim check for it.
Why?
Oh no, cause you're on the ground. I forgot about that.
Freedom of movement lasts 10 minutes.
This is very true. Well, you do have your movement.
Oh no, it's not dead. How dare.
How dare indeed.
Can I cast another spell if it doesn't take 2 actions?
Yeah, if it's one action. Woo! Shing! And up with the shield again. Look at you go. Very smart. Alright, that one is very dead. Anseal!
Yes.
Yes.
I have 3. Oh, there's one left. Okay. I have 3 actions this hit round. So I'm going to go ahead and make a strike with my Ospo and imbue and go to telekinetic projectile into it.
Go for it, and make sure you double right click.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, it's all good. That's still a critical hit. So, yup.
Wait, critical?
That is a critical.
Finish it.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Nice.
Nice.
And then let me.
I know I say this a lot on a crit, but nice.
We've been critting a
and
lot.
there's
tonight,
that.
so-
Is that
Oh, yeah.
is that a critical?
Telekinetic projectile damage, I don't think is doubled on that, because it's just
Yep.
like... Oh, does
Critical
it?
success, you deal double damage.
Then in this turn, you have dealt, with this first critical, 69 plus double damage on the projectile, plus 72. How do you want to do this, Anseal?
How many eyes does it have? 2?
I believe it has several, actually, because it's akin to a scorpion.
Oh, well, whichever 2 eyes are closest to me, the arrow is going through one, and then whatever projectile it picked up along the way goes into the other.
And it goes through the other as all the projectiles fly toward it, bursting a couple more of those postules. Steady shoot, I need a fortitude save from you. Also, fancy things that you guys, like, beat the hell out of this.
Good grief.
Yeah,
I
you're
need
fine.
a higher save. Is that a 19? Yes.
Yeah, like, very nice. And with that, the combat ends. Woo, as you guys take down these collectors.
Awesome. And Orion, with his mouth still firmly latched onto this one, will pick it up and then like slowly fall backwards because we're in water. So it doesn't have the big splashing impact he was hoping for.
Ah, and you
Hang on, weren't you
suplex this
beckoned
one
over by something?
onto this one. Poof.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Would you
finish
ask
that up? I'm sorry. Weren't you beckoned over by something? Hold on. Thought I heard another voice.
There is
Don't think so.
a small coral capuchin, which is behind that alchemy thing that was beckoning you over, Dr. Orion, originally. Beckon.
Yes. Orion settles down, goes back to his self. He is no longer raging. He is no longer raging.
You're no longer.
He is no longer raging. There we go. And he will spit out the nasty, bloody brain matter. Ugh, gross. Yes, he called.
And this thing like looks like a little shocked, and you hear him very just smallly under his breath. They actually did it. He seems to be looking behind you, like in the direction of something behind what might be Anseal. And that's where this one hears it. I don't want to know. And then this one kind of zips off into here.
Yeah.
We took
did it.
care
Just
of them for you.
We did
Now
it. Just
they
like we
won't
said.
bother you anymore.
Come by the coral after. And he zips away. Fly,
Okay.
Fly.
All right.
then-
Well, mysterious desk is your.
Yes. Now you
Yes,
are.
Maybe we should have Star Dancer come look at this too.
No. This one's mine. And I'm just gonna do it because
Please don't actually do anything with it. Please just find out what they're doing.
Orion is going to use his craft and just analyze everything here. What is going on?
What you have found before you is, I mean, do you really even have to roll for this? You found an alchemist lab, specifically the expanded version. Look at that.
All right, stuff it into the bag of holding. No.
Actually, yes, but I want to double check. Do I have? No, I just have a standard lab. So yeah, this is an upgrade for me.
Mm-hmm. The same amount of bulk and everything. This one seems to have a lot more bits and baubles, and additionally, a couple more sealed bottles upon the table of which it stands that were probably made at one point and have been stoppered ever since, though the labels are very certainly faded off.
I know in PF1 I could simply hold the potion and identify potion. Is that still existent in PF2?
I think you still have to roll a craft check, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think. Unless you have an ability that specifically tells you that. But I also have never made an alchemist before, so I could not tell you. Alright, as you kind of are holding this one right here, let me pull this up. You have found yourself a here it is, a truth potion. Let me see.
Very good.
Yes. And there's one other bottle
Now,
that is also there.
if you want to do the ultimate flex, you put a truth potion hidden behind an illusion.
Oh yes.
Clever idea. We'll come back to that.
It is getting close to pumpkining time. This seems like a good potential break spot, maybe? Question mark?
And DM shall give you the second one because, yes, this would be a good time for us to wrap up. The second one is a moderate healing potion. You are in a hospital ward after all.
Cool.
So there are the things there as you guys clear this thing, and the little
Nico, come here.
and the little
Sorry.
coral folk just beckon you back toward their little lair. They apparently want to show you something now. Look at that.
Is there a leftover alchemist cookbook here?
There is not actually. Not one that's
Oh,
readable
ouch.
anyway. There is a couple books there, but I mean they're so long underwater. They've been waterlogged. They don't have a lot of things that you can actually glean from them that are still legible.
Man, what a shame.
Yup. underwater be like that. But until next time, I'm gonna go ahead and push the button. So say bye, 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 bye.